things happen. I think it will really ignite us. But we have to make that happen. We have to make that happen.
You mentioned the start of a new season, and it is, of course, as you start district play tonight. What's the morale of the team? What have you talked to him about, and have you told him, hey, it's a new season, we start fresh with these 3 games, let's take it from here?
Yeah, I mean, it's a brand new thing. We're all 0-0. Obviously we beat Paola pretty well last season, and then the 3 previous years, I mean, it came down to the last play. And so we played Paola very well. We played everyone very well the last 4 years, and it's no difference. The kids still have confidence. We had a good week of practice. It's Paola week, and that's always big. It's always big with the coaches, the kids, and it's a good rivalry. We have a lot of respect for Paola and what they do, but boy, we sure do like to play them and give them our best shot.
You always circle that Paola game when the schedule comes out, that's for sure. We'll take another break, come back and talk more with Cyclone head coach Rob Hedrick and preview tonight's game against Paola. You're listening to the Wise Guys Construction Cyclone football pregame show on KOFO.
Pam Miller of Ottawa recently hired Wise Guys Construction.
We had a home that was nice quality, but it was very dated, and so we had them go in and do some extensive remodeling.
The lines of communication during the project were always open.
They did a good job of making the stressful situation much less.
The results exceeded expectation.
We're very pleased. They did a really beautiful quality job. I would recommend Wise Guys.
Whether it's residential, commercial, or restoration construction you need, be Wise. Call Wise Guys Construction in Ottawa, 229-5651.
Follow your favorite high school or Ottawa University team with the KOFO Sports Guide. The KOFO Sports Guide features your team schedule from football and volleyball to wrestling and basketball, golf, soccer, tennis, baseball, softball, and track. Pick up your free KOFO Sports Guide at Beanie's Body Shop, Pizza Village, Ottawa Co-op, Beckman Motors, Osage County Attorney Brandon Jones. You can also view the KOFO Sports Guide online at KOFO.com.
Welcome back to the Wise Guys Construction Cyclone football pregame show on KOFO as we continue our pregame visit with head coach Rob Hedrick. You know, it's a tough ball game tonight. It always is when you play Paola. What do you expect to see from the Panthers' offense that you have to prepare for or have prepared for this week?
Well, they're the same they've always been. They're a very tough physical football team. They're going to run the ball at you. They don't throw the ball much. They just grind out long drives, 3, 4, 5 yards at a pop, and then before you know it, the quarter's over, and they've had the ball almost the entire quarter. So that's what we have to do. We're going to have to load up the box and play the run. And hopefully we can stop the run, and if we do, hopefully our offense can do what it needs to do and put some points on the board. And if we can get out the lead, that would be big. But, it's the type of team that if they get a lead, a couple touchdown lead or something like that, they're tough to come back on because they control the ball so well.
I have to think in a game like this, too, when it's ball control on that side of the field, special teams and turnovers are things that can stop that type of momentum a team has or give you that ball back and get it out of their hands from holding on to it so long. Did you talk about that this week?
Yeah, and it's really about we spent most of the week just trying to get better individually to try to make our whole better. We put in some new things offensively that we hope will be able to help us move the chains, and maybe pop a big player here or two. We got some new things in, and I spotted something on their special teams that we're going to try to take advantage of early, and big things like that. If we can pop a big special teams play, which we haven't done all year, that could be a big momentum swing for us and put us right in the position we need to be in to win this ball game.
On the other side, when you have the football, what do you see defensively from Paola that you can try and take advantage of, or what you're looking at tonight?
Yeah, they're a 4-man front. They're cover 2, and they're aggressive, and they come at you, and they're big physical kids, and they're the same old Paola. It's a broken record, but that's the same old Paola. They're very well coached, and they do a lot of good things, but they're not going to do anything that we haven't seen. So as long as we play well, play turnover free, and quit shooting ourselves in the foot with penalties, I think we'll have a chance to put some points on the board.
Any injuries we need to look at? Injury update for tonight's ball game?
A little bit. Devion's still a little bit banged up. Shavion's still banged up. We got Nick Byer was out last week too. He's back. We lost Johnny Nash this week in practice with a mild concussion, but we did get Aaron Dorn back, so he will be able to play this week. So there's quite, as always this late in the season, there's always something happening, but we did get Aaron back, so that's good. So it'll be nice to have him back on the field tonight.
Great. Well, Coach, good luck tonight.
Thank you very much.
That's the Ottawa Cyclone head coach Rob Hedrick. You've been listening to the Wise Guys Construction Cyclone Football pregame show on KOFO.
Anyone can call themselves a construction company, slap a sign on the side of their truck, and drive around town looking for work. Is that who you want to hire? No, you're smarter than that. Wise Guys Construction at 108 North Main in Ottawa has been in business for 13 years, building new residential homes, adding additions and finishing basements, solving commercial structure needs for businesses, and repairing damage left behind from fire or water. When it comes to who you hire for residential and commercial construction needs, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction at 785-229-5651.
Want to sit front row and see the Chiefs play at Arrowhead Stadium? KOFO and McCoy's Furniture Loft want to send you. All you need to do is stop by Furniture Loft on Main Street in Osage City and register. You and a friend could be sitting front row to watch a Chiefs game. Only one win per person per season. KOFO and McCoy's Furniture Loft employees and their households are not eligible to win. No purchase is necessary. The next giveaway will be for the Chiefs game on October 30th against the Denver Broncos. We'll announce the winner on October 23rd during the Brad Howard Early Morning Show.
And welcome back to Paola High School. Derek Chaplin for Gary Bateman tonight to bring you Ottawa Cyclone football on KOFO. Just a reminder, you can catch the game on 1220, also on Crystal Clear 103.7 FM. You can catch us online at KOFO.com. Just go to the website and go to the sports page. Click on the Cyclone logo. You'll find football, and there you'll find the link to tonight's ball game. A beautiful night for football here in Paola. A good crowd on hand, and the Paola Marching Band just wrapping up our national anthem, and we're about ready to get things started here shortly. A beautiful turf field here at Paola, and should be a great night for football. Actually, there's other football action around tonight. You can catch the Game of the Week on our website at KOFO.com. That's under the Game of the Week logo on the sports page. Our Game of the Week tonight is West Franklin at Central Heights. So the Falcons take on the Vikings tonight in Game of the Week action, and you can catch that with Luke Queen. Again, he'll have all the coverage for you and the play-by-play on our website at KOFO.com. Also tonight in area football, Osage City travels to Wellsville to take on the Eagles, who are on a roll. Bishop Ward is at Baldwin tonight. DeSoto and Spring Hill, a couple of Frontier League games going on there, teams going on in that one. Eudora at Miege tonight. Lewisburg travels to Fort Scott, and of course, those two remaining foes for the Ottawa Cyclones in district play. Girard is at Anderson County. Northern Heights travels to Linden. Crest plays at Meredithine Valley tonight. Prairie View is at Osawatomie, and Santa Fe Trail is at Hayden. We'll do our best to keep you updated on those ball games, and of course our Game of the Week tonight, as we mentioned, on KOFO.com. Just for reference, last year, and you heard Coach Hedrick talk about it there in our pregame interview, last year at Ottawa, the Cyclones whooped up on Paola 38-7, so you got to thank the Panthers. Remember that, and get Ottawa on their home turf tonight. So we'll see how that plays out, because we know the Ottawa-Paola matchup is always a grudge match. It has been for many, many years. You talk about a rivalry in local football and local sports, and you have to think about Ottawa and Paola, and that's what we'll do here tonight. And as you heard Coach Rob Hedrick say in our pregame show, Paola's, there's nothing new. You're not going to see anything new out of Paola that you haven't seen before. Mike Dumpert, head coach, he's been around a long time, and he knows how to draw up a game plan, and he knows that this Ottawa defense has a problem stopping the run. So we're going to see some smash-mouth football out of Paola tonight. They're going to run that ball until the Cyclones stop them from doing so. On the other side of the equation, the Cyclones have to get some offense going and have to keep the ball out of Paola's hands. And as you heard Coach Rob Hedrick say in our interview, looking for maybe a big special teams play, something on defense to take the ball away from Paola so they can't just grind out the clock and grind out the yards. So that's what we look for tonight here at Paola High School. We are glad you're joining us for Ottawa Cyclone football. We thank all of our sponsors, and especially Wise Guys Construction, for our pregame show. We'll wrap it up now, the Wise Guys Construction pregame show on KOFO, and we'll come back ready for kickoff shortly. You're listening to Cyclone football on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Thank you for listening to the Ottawa Braves football Wise Guys Construction pregame show on KOFO. Kickoff is next. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Ottawa Cyclone football on 103.7 FM, 1220, and KOFO.com. Tonight's game is being brought to you by Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers, CarStar, Wise Guys Construction, Quality Structures Incorporated, and by Maxwell Chiropractic, Modern Woodman agent Dale Pearson, Dr. Richard Hale DDS, Dingle & Son Mortuary, the Ottawa Herald, also by People's Bank, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Dials Construction, State Farm Agent Ryan Dispro, Sutton's Jewelry, and by Advantage Electric, Ransom Memorial Hospital, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Bones Transportation. This Cyclone football broadcast is also being brought to you by Cosentino's Price Chopper, Messenger's Home Furnishings, Ottawa University, the City of Ottawa, State Farm Agent Keith King, and by Ottawa Family Physicians, Ottawa High School, Kramer Pharmacy, and Bob Allen Ford. Now let's return to the field and KOFO Sports Director Gary Bateman for Ottawa Cyclone football.
And we're back at Paola High School. Captain's meeting at midfield and point toss with the officials and getting ready to start this ball game tonight. Cyclones have won the toss and they have deferred. So Cyclones will kick off and they'll travel from right to left as we view it tonight. Cyclones dressed in the white shirts, red numbers, red helmet, red pants. Paola, of course, in their black and gold, all black uniforms, black helmets with gold numbers, like the menacing look for the Paola Panthers that we've known over the years. Tonight's ball game, I think we've got to see something out of Caleb Schaefer at quarterback tonight. He's in charge of this offense. Caleb's going to have to make some good decisions throwing the ball, making the proper reads with the option. He is the generator of this offense, and he knows that it all falls on his shoulders tonight to get this offense going for the Ottawa Cyclones. As Coach Hedrick mentioned in our pregame show, Devion Vitae a little banged up, so is Xavion Vitae, so we're going to have to see what kind of availability they have tonight. In moving that football, of course, both play defense as well, so we'll see with injuries maybe replaced on the defensive side of the football tonight for the Cyclones. Just a reminder, our next ball game for Ottawa, as you're looking ahead, is next Friday, and that's going to be Lewisburg at Ottawa. That would be senior night, and those festivities will take place before the ball game. It's also Wall of Honor night, and the fireworks go off here at Paola as their team enters the field. It's also Wall of Honor night at Ottawa High School next week, so at halftime we'll be inducting the 2017 Wall of Honor inductees. So a big night at Ottawa next Friday night as Lewisburg comes to visit and district play continues. Cyclones are on the road after that at Fort Scott. A festive night at Paola. Fireworks aplenty. Teams out getting ready to take the field, and we're about ready for football. Ottawa Cyclone football on 1220 and 103.7 FM. We're glad you're joining us here tonight. My dad, we appreciate you joining us this afternoon all day long for our Cancer Awareness Telethon on KOFO. A huge success today, benefiting the Franklin County Cancer Foundation, and a huge donation. We had $2,900 in change at 5 o'clock, and a huge donation from actually one of the volunteers at the Franklin County Cancer Foundation. Cheryl Unruh came in and said, you know what, I want to be sure you guys hit that $5,000 mark. So Cheryl came in and wrote a check for $2,050 to get us there. Quite an event, unlike anything we've ever seen at KOFO with the telethon and money raising that we do and fundraising. So if you donated today and requested a song and were with us for the Cancer Telethon, we really thank you for your support. So does the Franklin County Cancer Foundation. They helped over 111 people last year in Franklin County diagnosed with cancer. So thank you again for joining us today, and thank you, Cheryl Unruh, for helping us get over the top. We're set for kickoff. The Cyclones, they're going to onside kick. It's going to be taken by the Panthers at the 38-yard line. Well, there's something we haven't seen yet. I was getting ready to tell you who was going to kick off and who was going to receive, and Chad Bones set the ball on the tee, took 3 steps back, and then the Cyclones took off at about a 4-hopper. So trying to catch Paola off guard in the opening kickoff. It doesn't succeed, but the Panthers start this drive with good field position on their own 37-yard line. Panthers up to the line of scrimmage now. Quarterback Kirk Golubski under center. 3 backs behind him. There's a handoff over the right side. It'll be a gain of a couple. Bones in on the stop of the Cyclones. Also Schaefer. Ball carrier was Drew Smith, number 5 for the Panthers. Smith takes up 2 yards. They give him the 39-yard line. Bring up second down and 8 for the Panthers from their own 39. Split receivers, 1 each side. Golubski looks to the sideline now to Coach Dumpert for the play. Got Colton Gleghorn behind him. Drew Smith also in the backfield. So two backs. You'll see a two-back and a three-back set out of the Panthers tonight. Man in motion to the near side. Golubski, quick handoff up the middle. This is Gleghorn. Gleghorn picks up about a yard. He's stuffed right near the 40-yard line. Ends up on his back at the 36. Big stop that time from Caleb Schaefer. Schaefer with a big hit. They're going to give him a gain of 3. Generous spot on that one at the 42-yard line. So a 3-yard gain brings up 3rd down and 5 for the Panthers from their own 42. Just underway, 10:52 first quarter. Panthers first drive. 3rd down and 5. Golubski under center, now backs off, looks for the play again to the sideline. 12 on the play clock. Golubski now looks at his wrist. Barks out a signal. And here we go on 3rd and 5. Handoff right side. Gleghorn now a little problem on the handoff. It looks like Golubski wanted to keep it on the option, but Gleghorn took it away from him. Gleghorn stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, so it brings up 4th down. So a big stop for the Cyclones on 3rd down and 5. No gain on the play, and Paola will have to punt. And that's what you want to see out of the Cyclone defense tonight, is stopping that run. So Panthers to punt. A slow snap. Here's the kick away now. It's going to be taken on the far side for the Cyclones at the 22-yard line. Looks like Savage on the return. Savage shoots across the 30, and is going to be taken down near the 32. So good field position for the Cyclones after the Panther punt. So we'll see Ottawa for the first time tonight on offense. 9:54 to play, first quarter, no score. Cyclones with their first possession of the night. They won the coin toss, deferred, and did exactly what you want to do when you do that, is get a 3 and out on the first series from Paola. So Ottawa takes over. 1st and 10 from their own 33-yard line. Schaefer in the shotgun. He's got Devion Bisset behind him. Receiver to the far side. 2 receivers in the slot. And Bisset, going to be a motion penalty on the Cyclones. Devion took a step forward, tried to freeze, but he's got to realize the official standing right behind him, and he's going to see that. So, false start penalty against the Cyclones. So, backs him up 5 yards. Moves the ball to the 33. It remains 1st down. Now it's 1st and 15 for Ottawa. Cyclones break huddle now. Carlson comes to the near side on a split receiver. Devion Bisset, the lone back behind Schaefer out of the shotgun. Here's Schaefer, 1st down. Hands off to Bisset. He's hit at the line of scrimmage. Still on his feet. And finally taken down. See where they spot that. It might be again to the yard, if any, and that's about it. And Devion comes out of that pile, and he's limping. And that's not what you want to see on the first play for the Cyclones, is Devion Bisset limping off to the sideline. But he is slowly limping off. Try and get a report on Devion, but that is not what you want to see on the first play of the game if you're the Cyclones. So Xavion goes in the backfield now, behind Schaefer out of the shotgun. Split receivers, 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side. 2nd down and 14 for the Cyclones. Schaefer out of the slot. Looks to try this little swing pass to Xavion Bisset over here in the flat, but led him a little too far. The pass ball is incomplete. Xavion had a little room in front of him, and Caleb kind of rifled that pass out there instead of just lobbing it up and letting Xavion run under it and keep going. So it falls incomplete. It brings up 3rd down and 14. Cyclone football on their own 29. 3rd and long. Xavion Bisset in the backfield. Schaefer again out of the shotgun. Split receivers. Schaefer with the snap. Drops back. Looks right. Throws. Got a man in the flat. It's caught on the far side. It looks like by Savage. Savage makes the reception. Get him about 4 or 5 yards on the play, so it's going to be 4th down for the Cyclones. They get back to just past the original line of scrimmage. Ball spotted on the 34. So it brings up 4th down and 9 for Ottawa. 9:03 to play, first quarter, no score. So Nash back to punt. Check that. Let's just see who that was on the punt. But here's the return from the 28 for the Panthers. Return man breaks 1 tackle, and he's going to be taken down by number 11, Brandon Carlson makes the stop. The Cyclones punted away. 3 and out. Panthers take over with 8:50 to play. First quarter, no score. Both teams with a possession resulting in a punt. So Panthers start this drive on their own 32-yard line. Both teams stagnant on offense on their first series, 3 and out apiece. Here's Paola now on first down. Golubski, play action, looks to throw. He's got a man wide open on the near sideline. The pass is complete. That's 24, Holland. Holland taken down inside the 10-yard line. Finally caught from behind by the Cyclones, number 11, Brandon Carlson. Huge play for the Panthers. And they're inside the 10 with first and goal to the 8.
50-yard gain of play. That's good for the Panthers. First down, goal to go.
The Cyclones bid on the play action. Holland was wide open. Here's first and goal from the 5. Panthers over the right side, handoff to Drew Smith. He's taken down near the 6.
First down, handoff goes number 5, Drew.
Nick Bayer on the stop for the Cyclones.
58, Cameron Little for the stop.
Looks like they'll give him a gain of 1 to the 7, so it'll be second and goal from the 7. Cyclones really need a stop here. Here's a pitch to the near side. Gleghorn really strung out well with the Cyclone defense. He's going to be taken down at the 10 for a loss. Little pitch play to Gleghorn out of the backfield, and was read well by the Cyclone defense. Strung him out again. That was Nick Bayer on the stop for the Cyclones. Loss on the play remains. Well, this time it's third and goal. It's third and goal from the 10 now. Big play here for both teams after the big 50-yard reception from Golubski to Cleghorn. Third and goal from the 10 for the Panthers. Handoff up the middle. It's going to be Gleghorn. He's hit at the 5, and he's going to be stopped. We'll hand off over the left side. Good fill that time by the Cyclone defense. Savage in there on the stop for Ottawa. Caleb Schaefer as well. Also on the stop, number 10, Joey Bellinger. So good close that time by the Cyclone defense on the far side. He's going to bring a fourth down and goal for the Panthers. The Panthers are going to attempt a field goal. Brian Wilcutch will kick. He'll do so from the 11. So a 21-yard field goal attempt. It's up, end over end, and it is good. So the Panthers score first in this ball game with 6:44 to play on a 21-yard field goal and lead this ball game 3-0. You're back with more Cyclone football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Ford President's Award-winning dealership, locally owned, and the lowest pricing on new Fords in Kansas City. For huge savings, visit Bob Allen Ford and choose from new 2017 Ford Escape SEs as low as $299 per month or $19,881 after the Ford rebates. How about a stylish new 2017 Ford Fusion SE as low as $279 per month or $18,500 after the Ford rebates. Shop online from 2 great locations in Overland Park at boballenford.com and now in Ottawa, Kansas at boballenfordottawa.com. Excludes taxes and fees, 75-month term with approved credit.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
And we're back with Cyclone football here as Cyclones ready to receive after the score by Paola. They get 3 points on the board. But you got to consider that a victory there for the Cyclone defense after giving up the 50-yard pass on first down after the punt. Paola has the football first and goal from the 8, and the Cyclones stop them from getting in the end zone. They end up with just a three-point score for the Panthers, so Cyclone defense did their job that time, giving up only 3. So we're set to kick off now for Paola. Wilkich to do the honor. He'll do so from his own 40. End over and kick to the near side. And he's taken on the near side by Elias White, number 7 from the 19. White down around the 25, taken out near the 30-yard line. Tanner Duncan, number 2 for Paola, makes the stop. The Cyclones will have the football now for their second possession. They'll take over from their own 29-yard line. 6:37 on the clock, 3-0 Panthers, first quarter. Well, so far the only offense in this ballgame has been one pass play, and as you heard Coach Rob Hedrick in the pregame show talk about, the Cyclones have only been thrown on one time in the last 3 games. So Paola with the play action, the Cyclones bit. They ended up with a 50-yard reception, but the result was only 3 points. Here are the Cyclones on first down now. Schaefer in the shotgun. Xavion Bethe next to him. Schaefer takes the handoff to Bethe. He's going to keep it himself on the right side. Good move. Take it down after about a 4-yard gain. Winston Davis makes the stop for the Panthers in his linebacker position. In at 4 yards. Ball spotted now on the Cyclone 32. Brings up second down and 6. Schaefer again in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the far side. Bethe behind him. 1 to the near side. There's a handoff. Xavion Bethe has a hole, closes quickly. He's going to pick up a couple of yards, take it down to the 35-yard line. Panthers in the black jerseys with the gold numbers, and honestly, with the light shining off the gold numbers, it's somewhat difficult to tell what those numbers are. So it's going to be third down and 4 for the Cyclones from their own 35. Carlson to the near side, 2 receivers to the far side, including number 7, Elias White. Schaefer out of the shotgun on third down and 4. Going to hand off to the near side. Xavion Bethe with a cut. Take it down near the 39. Going to be close to a first down. Depends on where they spot him. It looks like the official here on the near side is going to spot him a yard short. So Ottawa's going to have a fourth down and a yard from the 38. Good stop of the Panthers. It looked like Xavion might have stretched out enough to get that first down, but the official said his knee went down at the 38, even though the ball dropped at the 39. So Ottawa's going to have to punt the ball away. So 2 possessions and 2 punts so far for the Cyclones. Here's the kick. Fair catch called for by the Panthers at the 30-yard line, and that's where they'll have it and take over. Fair catch made by Seth Richmond, number 4. So another punt from the Cyclones. Paola will take over. First and 10 from their own 30. If you're just joining us, 4:38 to play first quarter. Cyclones trail 3-0. Panthers get their score on a 21-yard field goal by Ryan Wokich. Golubski now under center. Looks over to the sideline to get the play. He's got Smith behind him directly. To his right, 26, Colton Gleghorn. 1 receiver to the far side. There's a handoff to Smith. Ooh, he's popped right at the line of scrimmage. Caleb Schaefer makes a nice stop of the Cyclones after a couple-yard gain. Nick Bayer had him wrapped up down low. Caleb Schaefer hit him high, and that was it. For Smith, he went backwards real quick. But a 2-yard gain before the hit, so Panthers now second down and 8 from their own 32. Golubski now looking for the play again. 2 receivers to the far side this time. Tight end right in an I formation so far in the backfield with Gleghorn and Smith. Smith, the I back. Golubski with 5 on the play clock. Now under center. Gets it off with 2 on the play clock. Looks to pass, and that's going to be a lateral. Cyclones can pick that ball up. Let's see if they call it an incomplete pass or not. It's going to be incomplete because the Cyclones couldn't grab it. Boy, Golubski looked to his left off the snap, and he was hit immediately as he threw that ball, and it caused the ball to go backwards in the flat right over his receiver's head, and it had enough zip on it that Cyclones' KJ Savage just could not catch up to it before it went out of bounds. It was a lateral. If the Cyclones could have picked that up, it would have been their football, but it sailed out of bounds before Savage could get to it. So it's a loss on the play for the Panthers back to the 26-yard line. It's going to bring up third down at 14 now. Panthers, 2 tight ends, 1-man split to the near side. Now a man in motion to the near side. Here's a pitch to Gleghorn. He's got blockers in front of him. Gleghorn makes a cut at the 34. Keeps his legs going to the 40, and he's going to pick up a first down, it looks like, on third down at 14. Credit Colton Gleghorn with that effort. He was hit 5 yards short of that first down. He kept the legs churning. Let's see where they spot that football. It's just across the 40, and they are going to give the Panthers a first down. So, tough play there for the Cyclones. Had Paola pinned third down and 14 after the incompleted lateral. The Panthers pick up a big first down. Ball on the 41-yard line, Paola 41. 3:39 to play, first quarter, 3-0 Panthers. Here's a handoff left side. Golubski's going to keep it this time. Nope, check that. It's Glegor. He hands off. Gain of about a yard. With these Panthers run this ball up the middle. It's hard to say a cloud of dust because we're on a turf field, but that's a lot of what you'll see is just running back left, running back right between the guard and the tackle, and that's Paola football. Going to be yard on the play to the 42. Second down and 9 for the Panthers. Golubski again looking to the near side for the play. Tight end left, two receivers at the far side. Golubski looks to throw. He's hit again, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. Wow. Nick Bayer and Elias White were right in the grill of Kurt Golubski as he took 2 steps back, tried to throw a quick pass out in the flat. And again, he was hit as he threw the football, which caused him to head straight to the turf. That ball could have floated up in the air. That was a pick 6 waiting for the Cyclones. But nonetheless, incomplete pass brings up 3rd down and 9 from the 42 for the Panthers. Good penetration by the Cyclone defense on the quick drop from Golubski. That's 3 times now we've seen him drop back for a quick pass and have a Cyclone right in his face. 3rd and long. Counter play, and it's read well by the Cyclone defense, and no gain on the play. DJ Smith with a huge hit for the Cyclones on the trap play for the Panthers. Looked a little misdirection, but DJ Smith wasn't buying it. He met that running back right in the hole, popped him. It was a 2-yard gain to the 44, but that was it. So it's going to bring up 4th down for the Panthers. They're going to put this ball away from their own 35. A low snap to the far side. Going to take a hop at the 25, roll inside to about the 23, and that's where the Cyclones are going to take over. So Cyclone defense, stingy here tonight, only giving up the 3 points after the long pass play earlier. And they stop the Panthers here after a 3rd and 9 play. They stop the trap. So Cyclones get the football back with 2:22 on the clock, first quarter. We are at Paola High School, Ottawa Cyclones, and Paola Panthers to start of district play on KOFO, and we're glad to have you along for tonight's ball game. So they're going to spot the ball on the Cyclone 21. So the Cyclones now on offense need to get something going. They've had 3 and out twice. For the Cyclones, Carlson comes to the near side. Receiver to the far side. Schaefer in the shotgun. Gets the snap. Schaefer's going to option left. Fakes the pitch. And a nice move inside with Caleb Schaefer. A spin move as well and take it down at the 29-yard line. Schaefer faked the handoff to Bethay. Came to the near side of an option. He had Brandon Carlson with him, but he faked the pitch. A nice little stutter move. And a cut up the middle, and Schaefer picks up 7 yards on first down.
7 can bring up 2nd down 3.
Schaefer getting his air there a little bit over, getting to the huddle. And back in the shotgun once again. 2 receivers to the near side, Carlson and White. 2 receivers to the far side. Here's Schaefer. Makes the handoff to Bethay. Tries to keep it himself up the middle, and he's going to lose a yard on the play. Good read that time for the Panthers.
Number 71, Jake Miller. Number 34, Cooper Rogers.
Good stop on the play of the Panthers. They've got a number out there that I do not have in my program, so we'll try and find out who number 34 is for Paola, but he made a nice stop that time on Caleb Schaefer, who faked the handoff, kept it himself, but lost a yard on the play. So big 3rd down here for the Cyclones. 3rd and a long 4. We'll see if they can get their first down of the night. Here's Schaefer out of the shotgun, takes the handoff, looks right, pulls it back down. Now Schaefer's going to run. He's forced out of the pocket. He throws to the far side for White across midfield, too far out of his reach, and the ball sails out of bounds. So the Cyclones cannot convert on 3rd down. It'll be their 3rd 3 and out of the ball game.
Number 33, Winston Davis. It's touchdown.
So it brings up 4th down for the Cyclones. Cameron Reynolds is going to punt this ball away for Ottawa. He stands at his own 15-yard line, so the Panthers could get some good field position here with 51 seconds to play in the first quarter. Good snap. Good rush. Reynolds gets the kick away. End-over-end kick, taking fair catch made at the 43-yard line, where the Panthers will take over 1st and 10. Good punt that time. by Cameron Reynolds, forced into punting duties with the loss of John Nash this week for the Cyclones. So this will be Paola's fourth possession of the first quarter. We have 44 seconds to play in this quarter. And out of those 4 possessions for Paola, a punt, and a field goal. And that's all we have in this ballgame, 3-0 in favor of the Panthers. Again, Paola comes into this ballgame 5-1 overall, 3-1 in Frontier League play. The Cyclones still looking for their first Frontier League win. Here's Paola now on 1st and 10. Pitch to the near side. Leghorn gets the carry. Picks up a good 4 yards just shy of midfield, but taken down by a host of Cyclones. First to make the stop was Cameron Reynolds, also went on the stop for Ottawa, number 11, Brandon Carlson. So 5-yard gain to the 49, still in Panther territory. Brings up 2nd down and 5. Golubski gets the play. 2 receivers to the near side. Now a man in motion to the near side, and we've got a whistle and a penalty flag on the play. Been a pretty clean game so far, only 1 penalty flag. We're going to have a motion penalty, it looks like, against the Panthers. So Paola's first penalty of the ball game. We'll back them up 5 yards. That'll take them back to the 44. So instead of 2nd down and 5, it's going to be 2nd down and 10, back to the original line of scrimmage. So big break there for the Cyclones. Clock still running. I don't think we're going to get another play here at the end of the first quarter. And that does end the first quarter of play. Well, let's check that. They're going to snap it here or not? It doesn't look like it. And that is in the end of the first quarter of play. Your score after 1 from Paola. The Panthers lead the Cyclones by a score of 3-0. Back with your second quarter. You're listening to Cyclone Football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Whether it's on the field as a player or tackling your yard as a weekend warrior, injuries happen. The Orthopedic Associates of Ottawa at Ransom Memorial Hospital can reduce your pain, increase your function, and get you back in the game. Find out how by visiting ransom.org.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO Sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
The City of Ottawa proudly supports the student athletes at Ottawa High School and wishes the Cyclone football team the best of luck this season. Find information about city events, bill paying, or current employment opportunities by visiting online at ottawaks.gov.
And we're back ready to start the second quarter of play here in Paola. The Ottawa Cyclones and Paola Panthers started district play, and so far the Cyclone defense has done its job, holding the Panthers to only 3 points in that first quarter. So it's 2nd down and 10 to start quarter number 2 for the Panthers. Now traveling from our right to left, here's a handoff up the middle. Leghorn's going to pick up maybe 2 yards before he's stopped by the Cyclones. They are on the stop for Ottawa, also DJ Smith. We've got a player down on the field for the Panthers right at midfield. Can't get a number on that yet. Get to see that holding his left leg. Trying to see if I can get a number here. And we'll see if we can do that. So while they attend to the injured Paola Panther on the field, why don't we take a timeout? We'll do so with 11:44 showing on the clock. Second quarter, Panthers lead the Cyclones 3-0. You're listening to Ottawa Cyclone Football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Bones Transportation has been a family-owned and operated trucking company in Ottawa for over 50 years and a longtime supporter of Ottawa Cyclone Athletics. They wish the Cyclone football team the best of luck this season. Bones Transportation in South Ottawa.
If you have been in an accident, tell your insurance company you want your repairs done at CarStar Ottawa. We can arrange for your tow, your car rental, and deal with your insurance company all with one phone call. No need for multiple estimates and worry. Call 242-8916. Relax. We'll take it from here.
A college education means more today than ever before. And that's why Ottawa University strives to equip our students with the education needed to enter the workforce prepared to make an impact. With the addition of engineering, Ottawa University now offers 22 majors at the campus in Ottawa, Kansas, with even more programs available online. Contact us today to find out more at ottawa.edu or by calling 800-755-5200.
We're back at Paola High School. Derek Chappell with you as Gary Bateman is away this week, so it's my pleasure to join you for Ottawa Cyclone football. We have an injury on the field right now to one of the Paola Panthers being attended to at midfield. Looks like they're going to get him up on his feet now and bring him off the sideline, so going to be helped off the field. That's 55, Jacob Maynard, offensive tackle for the Panthers. Couldn't see what happened to him on that play, but as the pile got up, he remained on the bottom, and he's favoring that left leg as he's actually being helped off the field by a trainer and assistant coach for Paola. So hate to see that. Hopefully Maynard will be okay and back in the ballgame for Paola. Again, just started the second quarter here in Paola on a beautiful night for football. A little warm this time of year, but we'll take it. Snow's not flying and no wind chill, so I'm okay with that. All right, we resume play now after the injury. The ball is on the Paola 46-yard line. They've got third down and a long 8. Golubski under center now. Smith and Gleghorn behind him. Turn. Here's the pitch to Smith. Smith's going to look to throw now downfield on the halfback pass, and it's going to be caught incomplete. In and out of the hands of the Paola wide receiver. That's 16, Brandon Wilkes. Boy, Wilkes had a step on the defender. A nice pass from Golubski. Hit Wilkes right in the numbers, but just bounced right off. And Wilkes is frustrated with himself because he knows he had a long reception there in the palm of his hands and just let it get away. So that brings up fourth down and long for the Panthers. They're going to have to kick it away again. They'll punt the ball away from their own 35-yard line. Quick snap, a low kick. Not a good one. Bounces at the 30. Takes a Panther bounce. Cyclones will let it roll inside the 15-yard line. So a good bounce on the punt. Not exactly the best kick in the world, but it will work. And that's Seth Richmond, punter. So we got some yardage after the roll on that one. And Cyclones are going to be starting for the first time tonight deep in their own territory. See where they spot that ball. It looks like it's going to be on the 17-yard line. So this is the worst field position start for the Cyclones tonight. They've had the ball on their own 32, their own 29, their own 21, and now on the 17. So a lot of yards to go. 11:22 showing, second quarter. Cyclones trail the Panthers 3-0. Schaefer in the shotgun. One receiver each side. Takes the handoff up the middle. He hands off over to the left side now. Joey Bellinger gets the carry. A little misdirection from the Cyclones. Bellinger take it down on the far side after a gain to the 15. So they'll give him a gain of 4. Second down and 6. The Cyclones have to do more of that, I think, on offense tonight. Do something a little different to get some offense generated after the 3-and-outs and the 3-and-outs and the 3-and-outs. Two receivers near side this time include Savage and Carlson. One receiver to the far side. Schaefer in the shotgun. Quick drop, quick throw. He's got a man open, and it's caught across the 20. Going to be close to a first down. Pass is coming number 7, Elias White, for the Cyclones. White picks up enough for the first down. So the Cyclones now with their first down of the night. Comes on a pass play from Schaefer to White. Ball spotted on the Cyclone 22. So we'll see if the Cyclones can generate a few first downs here on this drive now that they've got one under their belt. Cyclone handoff up the middle. Chavion Vite. He's going to reverse field and go to the left now. That play was designed to go right up the middle. Chavion saw nothing there, bounced to the outside, and was eventually taken down out of bounds on the Cyclone sideline. So making something out of nothing that time was Chavion Vite. He carries the ball across the 26 to the 26-yard line. Gain of 4, second down and 6. Fourth play of the drive now for the Cyclones. Cyclones sent 3 receivers to the near side this time. Tight end left. Xavier Bethay stands behind Schaefer in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Schaefer fakes the handoff. He looks to throw deep. He's got a man open at the 40-yard line. Incomplete. Actually intercepted. That pass is intercepted by the Panthers' number 5, Drew Smith. And I tell you what, the Cyclones sideline is hot because the intended receiver for the Cyclones, number 11, Brandon Carlson, was clearly interfered with. That ball was 5 yards away from Carlson when the defender put his arms around him. The official was standing right there, started to pull his flag, and kept it in his pocket. And I tell you what, Coach Rob Hedrick has a complaint, and he just got a penalty on the far sideline. Now the flag comes out. Coach Rob Hedrick put his arms in the air, looked at the official, and asked him why there was no interference called, and that official threw that flag out of his pocket immediately. So it's going to be a warning against the Cyclones, a sideline warning. So Coach Hedrick was across the white line. The official didn't like it. So a tough break that time for the Cyclones that results in the interception because the ball bounced off the defender that was draped all over Carlson, bounced up in the air, and the Panthers take it. So they have 1st and 10 now. And here's a handoff to number 5, Drew Smith for the Panthers. He gets right near midfield, across midfield into Cyclone territory.
Tackle made by number 66, Nick Pryor. And 7 can bring up 2nd down.
The Cyclone defense has to stiffen up now after the turnover and the no call on the penalty. The ball in the Cyclone 48 now, so Panthers are into Cyclone territory. 2nd down and a long 3, just under 9 minutes to play until halftime. Handoff left side, Leghorn. He's hit met by number 10, Joy Bellinger. Spins free, and he's taken down across inside the 45, and that's going to give the Panthers another 1st down.
Tackle made by number 10, Joey Bellinger.
So 2 plays in the 1st down for the Panthers, 2 running plays. That moves the ball to the 44-yard line in Cyclone territory. Panthers look to the near side for the play. One receiver to the near side. That's number 2, Tanner Duncan. Handoff up the middle. Smith makes a cut, and then he's hit. Taken down by Schaefer. And number 11, Brandon Carlson with the Cyclones. Looked like he had some room to run, and then boom, that hole closed quickly. Well, Schaefer being the first one to make the pop. So gain of 2, 2nd down and 8 for the Panthers. Ball spotted on the Cyclone 42. 15 on the play clock as Golubski looks to the near sideline. Leghorn and Smith catch the play from the sideline as well. It's going to be a handoff to Smith over the left side. He breaks one tackle, breaks another, carries 2 or 3 Cyclones with him across the 35-yard line before he's taken down. It's going to be close to a 1st down. They're not even going to measure. They're just going to take his 1st down and move the chains. Boy, from this spot, it looked like it would have been close, but the officials didn't want to bring him out. So 2nd 1st down of the drive for the Panthers. They move the football now deeper into Cyclone territory. The 1st and 10 from the Cyclone 34. So first big test of the Cyclone defense here as the Panthers start to drive. Again, handoff up the middle this time, Golubski. Hands it off, fumble on the play. The ball's loose at the end of the play. There's a scrum for it at about the 10. Check that, the 20-yard line, and we'll see. And the Cyclones come up with it. The Cyclones recover a fumble. Just as we talked about in the pregame show with Coach Rob Hedrick, he said we're going to have to get a big play, a turnover, or a special teams play here and there to stop these drives, and that's exactly what happened on that play as the Panthers fumble the ball away as they're driving. Cyclones pick it up and take over 1st and 10. That's the kind of play that the Cyclones need. Ottawa's going to take over 1st and 10 from their own 17, but they're going to call a timeout first. So there's timeout on the field. We'll take one as well. With 7:43 to play, 2nd quarter, Paola leads Ottawa 3-0. You're listening to Cyclone Football at 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Eric Price and his staff at the Lamb Roberts Funeral Homes are proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast and honored to help so many families in the community with compassionate care when it's needed most. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook.
To protect your family and plan for your financial future, get to know your Modern Woodman agent.
Hello, I'm Dale Pearson, your Modern Woodman agent in Ottawa, Kansas. Call me today at 242-6566.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
This is Dr. Adam Maxwell of Maxwell Chiropractic, now open and serving you at 225 South Walnut in Ottawa. As a former Cyclone, I wish this year's team all the best. For your best wellness care and chiropractic needs, call my office at 785-893-8272.
Smart Ottawa shoppers know Costantino's Price Chopper has the best rewards program in town. Only Price Chopper lets you earn points on all your purchases. Visit mypricechopper.com and start saving on food or fuel today. Shop Costantino's, your local family-owned grocer since 1948.
Well, both teams exchanged turnovers here in the second quarter. Ottawa with an interception. Paola took it back. Paola on the drive, and Ottawa causes fumble. They take over. So, see if the Cyclones can capitalize now. They have 1st and 10 from their own 17 after the turnover. Here's Schaefer, all by himself out of the shotgun. 2 receivers near side, 1 to the far. Schaefer, pass. It's complete to the near side. That's Bellinger. Bellinger hit across the 25-yard line. Hunter Hawes makes the stop for the Panthers, but until Bellinger gets across the 25, we'll see where they spot that ball at the 27. So it's a 12-yard gain and a Cyclone first down. Good read that time by Schaefer. He saw that Bellinger had room on the near side. Quick pass to Bellinger, who picks up about 6 yards on the run after catching. The Cyclones a first down. Ball now again on the 27. Schaefer in the shotgun. He's got Xavier Bethea behind him. Hands off to Bethea over the left side. Penalty flag flies on this one. Bethea taken down after about a 2 or 3 yard gain. Again, if you were just joining us on the very first offensive play of the game tonight, Devion Bethea took a handoff up the middle, and he limped off the field after that, and he's not been back since. We see him on the sideline still working that ankle, but still limping. So we got a chop block penalty against the Cyclones. So after the first down on the last play, Ottawa's going to move things backward. And again, we talked to Coach Hedrick in the pregame show, and he talked about eliminating those mental mistakes, and this is one of those mistakes at a very bad time because Cyclones started on their own 17 after the turnover. They gave themselves some breathing room out to the 27, 28-yard line, and now on the chop block, the ball is going to go back to the 13-yard line. So the chop block moves the ball back now. It's still first down. It's first down at 23 now for the Cyclones after the penalty. 2 receivers far side, man coverage. 2 receivers to the near side. Schaefer, shotgun, quick snap. He's got a man in his face. He gets the ball away, and it's complete. This pass is complete over the middle, and that's going to pick up about 15 yards for the Cyclones. And we got a Cyclone down at the end of the play. It's the receiver. I can't tell the number from here. Looks like it's number 83, Chad Bones. Bones made a nice catch and run on a quick slant. Picked up about 15 yards, taken down across the 25-yard line. But Bones is down. Trainers will come out and check, see what's wrong with Chad Bones. Tell you what, timeout on the field, an injury timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. 6:44 to play, second quarter. Panthers 3, Cyclone 0. You're listening to Cyclone Football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Having a strong foundation and teamwork makes for a successful season. Working with a team at Dials Construction for your foundation and concrete needs makes for a successful and happy home. Turning your dreams into reality. Dial Dials Construction at 785-418-8211.
There's no doubt a cold Kansas winter is headed our way. Is your heater up to the challenge? Call the pros at Adamson Brothers to make sure. 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Well, it's good to see that Chad Bones, Cyclone receiver who was injured on the play, got up and jogged off the field under his own power. So that's good to see. He's okay. Looks like he may have got his bell rung a little bit, and just glad he didn't have to be helped off the field or anything. So see when Bones can come back in. We'll see if we can kind of see them working on him on the sideline and see what the issue is here. But nonetheless, the result of the play gives the Cyclones a 2nd down and 9. Ball on the 27-yard line. Here's a handoff up the middle. Penalty flag on the far side. Handoff to Xavier Bethea. Clayton Essex makes the stop for the Panthers. We'll see what the officials confer about. Penalty came from the far side right after the snap. Again, at 5 yards on the play, we'll see if it stands. And it's going to be a motion penalty against the Cyclones. So, again, another penalty after a substantial gain of 5 yards. Now we're going to move it back. So That penalty is going to be from the line of scrimmage.
Illegal shift. 5-yard penalty hit the offense.
It's going to take the ball back to the Cyclone 23. Remains second down, but it's second down and 14.
23.
Ball on the 23. Cyclones have to get to the 37 for a first down. Cyclones split 3 receivers to the near side this time. It's Savage, White, and Carlson. Schaefer, shotgun. Plenty of time, looks to throw. Now he's flushed out of the pocket. He's going to have to get rid of the ball. He does so to Carlson. It sails over his head on the near side of the Panther bench. Check that. It was intended for Bellinger. Schaefer looked like he had time, and the pocket just collapsed on him. He had to scramble to the right side and just get rid of the football, and he did so with a little extra effort on it. Sailed over the head of Bellinger. So it's bringing up third down and 14 now for the Cyclones. Boy, a couple of penalties on this drive has sent the Cyclones in the wrong direction. See what they can do here on third down and 14. 5:53 until halftime. Be sure and stick around for the Advantage Electric halftime show here on KOFO. Cyclones trail 3-0. And now Schaefer gets up to the line of scrimmage, doesn't like what he sees, so he's going to call a timeout. Cyclones' second timeout of the half. 5:53 to play until halftime. Panthers lead the Cyclones 3-0. You're listening to Cyclone Football on KOFO.
Ottawa High School staff and faculty, along with the administration of USD 290, are proud of their student athletes, not only for their accomplishments during competition, but how they conduct themselves as members of the community. Good luck, and go Cyclones.
Since 1944, families of Franklin County have called Dingle & Son Mortuary and Crematory in their time of need. Why? Because of the peace of mind received knowing that Dingle & Son will take charge and exceed expectations. Visit dinglemortuary.com.
The Ottawa Shopper has a new look with new features. Never miss your favorite TV show with the TV Guides. Find area church times and the popular Kids Talk About God column on the church pages, and get useful employment tips from our weekly Q&A advice column. Call 242-4700 to get your Franklin County address added to our subscription list for free, or pick up the Ottawa Shopper at multiple racks around town. That's 242-4700.
And we're back after the timeout on third down and 14. Cyclones hand the ball off to the left side. It's going to be to Carlson. Carlson's going to be stacked up at the 20-yard line. Actually, no gain on the play, so it's going to bring a fourth down to the Cyclones. They'll have to punt it away. Cyclones will punt. Cameron Reynolds will do the honors. He stands at his own 11-yard line, so you've got to be careful of his snap and get the ball away. And again, the Panthers should get good field position here with just over 5 minutes to play until halftime. Reynolds stands at his own 10. Good snap. A wobbly kick off the right side of his foot. We'll see which way this bounces, and it takes a Panther bounce, and it's caught by number 2, Gabe Setters, and a good thing Setters was there to stop that punt from heading back to Cyclone territory. The punt hit the ground and went backwards. It was heading back at the Cyclones. Setters ran up and made the catch on the hop at about the 37-yard line, so Paola takes over. And they do so on the Ottawa 37. So good field position this time for the Panthers as they take over first and 10. Golubski comes in now, gets a play from the sideline. Cyclone defense, again, only giving up 3 points so far in this ball game tonight. Here are the Panthers now. From the Cyclone 37 on first down. Golubski turns, hands off. This is Gleghorn over the left side, big hole. Tackle made by number 7, Elias White for the Cyclones. See where they spot this ball. They give him momentum to the 32-yard line, so we'll say a 5-yard gain, second down and 5. Golubski gets the play. He's got one man behind him this time, and that's Smith. Golubski fakes the handoff. He's going to keep it himself over the left side. He's going to be close to a first down. Tripped up on the near side. Savage makes the tackle. Gain of 4 on the play, so it'll be third down and a yard for the Panthers. Ball on the 27-yard line. That's Cyclone 27-yard line. 4:22 to play until halftime. Third and a yard. Big defensive stop here for the Cyclones if they can get it. Although if you're Paola, you're in 4-down territory here on the Ottawa 27. Handoff, right side. Going to be a first down for Paola. as the pile just keeps moving. It keeps moving. Well, good effort from the offensive line of the Panthers that time to give Leghorn a lot of room. It takes advantage of it, gives the Panthers a first down now inside the 30. Ball's going to be spotted on the Cyclone 27. Just under 4 minutes now until halftime. Panthers threatening in Cyclone territory. First and 10 from the Ottawa 27-yard line. There's Golubski under center. Turns, hands off to the second back. This is Smith. Smith hit in the backfield. No gain, possibly a loss on the play. Good stop that time by the Cyclones. That's number
5, Drew Smith. Short game.
Trinkle makes the stop for the Cyclones, number 34. Gain of about a half yard on the play. Good read that time by the Cyclone defense to stop Smith right at the line of scrimmage. His forward momentum gave him about a half a yard, and that's it. So it brings up second down and 9. We saw Ottawa early on in the ballgame after a big play from Paola, after a big pass play, and they had first and goal at the 8. The Cyclones held them to 3. So we'll see what happens here on second down and 9. Here's Smith, handoff. Goes right, cuts back left. He's hit by number 18, Daedreed Aho that time. Good stop at the line of scrimmage. Hits him at the line of scrimmage, bounces off for a few yards. Aho drags him down. A 7-yard gain on the play, brings up third down and a long 3 for the Panthers. Panthers now with their 6th play of this drive. 2:41 to play until halftime. They lead the Cyclones 3-0. 10 on the play clock for Golubski. Gets the play, gets under center. He's got Gleghorn and Smith behind him. Golubski hands off to the first back through. That's Gleghorn. He's going to pick up the first down. Down to the Cyclone 11-yard line, it looks like. So not yet a first and goal situation. The ball will be on the Cyclone 11. 2:25 to play until half. So last time the Panthers had a drive like this, the Cyclones came up with a turnover. See if they can get that same kind of action here, or at least a stop. It's first down and 10 from the 11 for the Panthers. Golubski. 2 backs behind him under center. Hands to Smith. Big hole over the right side. Cuts back inside. Gain of about a yard on the play. Taken down by the Cyclones. Number 2. Or check that 3. DJ Smith makes the stop for Ottawa. Smith that time looks like he had a lot of room to bounce to the outside, but he cut back inside and was met by a couple of Cyclone defenders. So good close that time, and a bad decision by Smith to cut back left. Gain of 1 on the play. Second down and 9 from the 10. Golubski, play action right, rolls, got a man near the end zone, overthrows him, incomplete. They had Hollab open at about the 5-yard line, but he threw the pass behind him. Hollab tried to turn and make the catch, falling backwards, couldn't do so, so it's going to bring up a third down. 3rd and 9 from the 10, so the Panthers can get a first down inside the Cyclone 1. Big defensive stop here for the Cyclones, if they can get it. A little confusion on the Panthers' offensive side of the ball now. Golubski still looking for the play. 9-8 on the play clock. 7-6. We'll see if he gets the play off. Gets up the line of scrimmage with 4. 3. Gets a snap off with 2. Here's the handoff to Smith. Left side. Smith with a hole. Closed quickly by the Cyclone defense. And boy, Smith gets up and he's not happy. And Nick Bayer makes a great stop. KJ Savage also went on the stop for Ottawa. So a gain of about 2. It's going to move the ball just inside the 9-yard line. So it's going to bring a 4th down now for the Panthers. We'll see what they do on 4th down from the 9. They're going to call timeout and think about it. So big play here for both sides. We'll take a timeout as they do with 1 minute, 13 seconds to play until halftime. It's Paola 3, Ottawa nothing. You're listening to Cyclone Football on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
People's Bank in Ottawa is proud to support our area sports teams. From People's Bank Field at Ottawa University to our Bucks for Buckets promotion and more, we believe our local sports programs are an investment in our future. Best of luck to the Ottawa sports teams from all of us at People's Bank. Member FDIC.
Want to get away? Buy an iComfort mattress set, and Messenger's Home Furnishings is giving you a 3-day, 2-night stay for 2 at any participating Wyndham Hotel, plus the chance to get free luggage with it. Get the best bedding deals around at Messenger's Home Furnishings in South Ottawa. See store for details.
Well, the Panthers call their first time out of the half, and they do so at a good time for them because they really have to think this over. It is situation now is 4th down and 8 from the 9. So the Panthers can get a first down inside the Ottawa 1. About the first down marker is about the 1.5-yard line from here. So you've got about 4th and 8 here. And the Ottawa defense, as we know, held earlier in the ball game and held Paola to 3. So the Panthers are going to go for it on 4th down and 8. From the 9, here we go. Kalupski, the up back. Smith, the tailback. Kalupski's going to fake. He's going to roll right, being chased down on the near side by Savage. Pass in the end zone, and it is incomplete. The Cyclones hold. The pass bounces off the turf into the hands of the Paola wide receiver. Good coverage that time and a good read by the Cyclones defense, and they hold on 4th down. Second big defensive stop for the Cyclones tonight. Great stop and a great defensive effort that time by Ottawa. Now, 1 minute, 4 seconds to play until half. The Cyclones will take over 1st down from their own 9-yard line. So what you've got to do here, take care of that football deep in your own territory. You just had a great defensive stop. You don't want to give it back. You don't want to do anything that's give Paola any momentum or the football. So just take care of the football here with over a minute to play until halftime. Schaefer's going to go 1st down in the shotgun. Chavion behind him. He hands the ball off to Chavion Bethea. Big hole right side. Bethea bounces off 2 defenders, gets taken down near the 15. Actually going to spot it on the 17-yard line. So again, of 8 on the play for Chavion Bethea. Big hole blown open that time by the Cyclone offense on the right side. Bethea read that hole and picked up 8 big yards. 40 seconds to play. Clock still running until halftime. So Cyclones with a little breathing room there, getting the ball out of their own territory to the 16. 2nd down and 2, 27 seconds till half. Here's Schaefer in the shotgun. Schaefer again hands off to Bethea. Cuts left, still cutting left, gets across the 25-yard line. Tripped up at about the 27, so a good run and a 1st down for the Cyclones. 2 big holes blown open that time by the Cyclone offense, and Ottawa moving the ball. However, there's not a lot of time left to do anything with it here before half. 16 seconds, the clock's going to run, and I think Ottawa's just going to run this out. That way there are no mistakes and no opportunities for the Panthers if something would happen. 3, 2, and 1, and that's going to end the first half of play. After a half here in Paola between the Cyclones and the Panthers, 1 field goal, the only score in the ballgame. That came from Paola's Ryan Wilcuch in the first quarter, and that's where we stand at halftime. Paola 3, Ottawa nothing. Back more with the Advantage Electric halftime show. You're listening to Cyclone Football on 1220 and 103.7 FM.
When it comes to electricity, if you don't know what you're doing, you might be shocked at the outcome. Is your fuse box hot to the touch? Do you even have a fuse box? Do your lights flicker when the air conditioner comes on? Are you worried about power surges in your expensive electronics? You try to solve these problems yourself, it can be a hair-raising experience. Get the advantage when it comes to handling these issues by calling Advantage Electric. Professional crews with years of experience can solve the problem and leave you fully charged for other, less dangerous projects. Oh my God, honey, look, the plunger worked. Advantage Electric, 229 North Main, or call them 418-1218. You've heard it said, a house is only as solid as the foundation it's built on, but who bothers to check on their foundations? I mean, when's the last time you crawled out of your house or took time to inspect your basement? Would you even know what you were looking for in the first place? Luckily, we have Dials Construction. They've got the skills to find and correct issues before something bad happens and you have to move into a motel for a couple of months till the water gets pumped out and repairs are made. Dial Construction's also your go-to place for decks, fences, garages, roofing, framing, and more. 785-418-8211. So Dials.
Fast savings, fast service, and we will beat your best price on tires, guaranteed. That's the Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center at Bob Allen Ford. Save big now on tires with rebates up to $140 on these top brands: Goodyear, Pirelli, Bridgestone, Yokohama, and Hankook. Quick Lane, it's for all cars. Ford, Honda, Chevy, Toyota, and any other car in your garage. For huge tire savings this month, visit the Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center at Bob Allen Ford in Overland Park and now Ottawa, Kansas. It's fast, convenient, and we're open 6 days a week.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
This is Ryan Disborough, your State Farm insurance agent in Garnett, providing insurance and financial services, including retirement options, bank loans, life insurance, and annuities. Call and schedule your financial services consultation today at 785-448-1660.
Welcome back to the Advantage Electric Halftime Show on KOFO. We are at halftime here in Paola, and the Panthers lead the Cyclones 3-0. It won't take long to recap the scoring. It happened with 6:44 showing on the clock, first quarter. Paola on a 50-yard pass play from Golubski to Gleghorn on play action. After the Panthers' first possession resulted in a punt, Cyclones took over, 3-and-out. They went, and Paola started the drive on their own 32. They threw the 50-yard pass on first down, and that got them down to the 8-yard line of the Cyclones. First and goal from the 8, but the Cyclones stopped them on 3 run plays, and that was the result, was the 21-yard field goal by Ryan Wilcuch. And that's the only scoring in this ball game. Panthers 3, Cyclones 0. Now, again, we came into this ball game. Ottawa still looking for their first league win. Paola tied for second in the league. Paola outscoring their opponents in the wins they've had this season by 22 points. So the Cyclone defense doing its job here tonight. And that's where we stand at halftime. Paola 3, Ottawa 0. We'll come back, take a look at some more action, some other scores from around the area. You're listening to Cyclone Football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
You're listening to the Advantage Electric Halftime Show on KOFO. Everyone wants an Advantage, right? So when it comes to your electric needs, how do you get one? You hire Advantage Electric. Why? You get the advantage of credible and professional crews who can get the job done, whether it's large and industrial or small and residential. You get the advantage of their years of experience and working right here in your own community. And you get the advantage of knowing that Advantage Electric will be there for you should you have problems, questions, or even a new custom lighting idea. Get the advantage. Advantage Electric, 229 North Main. Call 418-1218.
It's a choice many of us will be faced with. What to do when a parent, a spouse, or another loved one can no longer take care of themselves. There is an answer. Morningstar Care Homes. With real homes in residential neighborhoods, Morningstar Care Homes provides professional, individualized care for seniors dealing with Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, or other memory-related issues. Previously known as Comfort Care Homes, Morningstar will provide the same compassionate home-style care you've come to know and expect. Call 785-594-2603 or visit online at MorningstarCareHomes.com.
With the perfect Vera Bradley purse, anything is possible. Now you can discover a variety of fabrications, streetwise silhouettes, beautiful jewelry, luggage, and accessories at Sutton's Jewelry. You'll find newly released designer and functional bags with fashionable and seasonal designs. Get excited about the new line of KU and K-State patterns. Vera Bradley is a leader in the latest trending handbags, luggage, and jewelry with styles that are sure to make a fashion statement. Sutton's Jewelry and Vera Bradley. Find them at 207 South Main, downtown Ottawa.
Quality Structures Incorporated in Richmond is proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast. They know that experience matters on the field and when it comes to your building needs. Visit QualityStructures.com and put their years of experience in constructing post-frame buildings to work for you.
Your smile is one of your best features. Trust your dental health care to Hale Family Dentistry, 1136 West 15th Street, offering basic and advanced dental care, extractions, dentures, root canals, and repair. Trust your smile to the best. Dr. Richard Hale.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
And welcome back to Cyclone Football on KOFO as the Paola Marching Band doing their thing at halftime here. Flag team, a great night for football and a great atmosphere here tonight. And we'll look across the far side. Plenty of Cyclone faithful here making the trek to Paola tonight for a good ball game. 3-0 our score. If you're just joining us, you missed a good half. Should be a good second half as well, we hope. Both teams in that second quarter trading turnovers that nobody could take advantage and no results there. So 3-0 is our score at halftime as you listen to the Advantage Electric Halftime Show. We appreciate them being our sponsor here at halftime tonight. We do have an update from our Game of the Week tonight online at KOFO.com. It's West Franklin at Central Heights. And at halftime, the Falcons lead the Vikings by a score of 30-0. Try and get some other scores, some other games that we talked about tonight. Of course, the one that we're interested in, of course, Lewisburg and Fort Scott, because both of those teams are in Ottawa's district, and they will face Lewisburg next week at home, Fort Scott the following week on the road. So Cyclones pull off a win here tonight against the Panthers. Would be a big start to district play, and then, of course, you have to go play Lewisburg at home next week, so good momentum there after a ball game here. So Cyclone defense doing their job. Cyclone offense has to get something started in the second half. It's a 3-0 score at halftime. We'll take another break, come back and look at some Action this week, both at Ottawa High School and Ottawa University, and some games you'll hear here on KOFO. Derek Chappell in for Gary Bateman. Glad to have you along tonight for Cyclone football on the Advantage Electric Halftime Show on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Anyone can call themselves a construction company, slap a sign on the side of their truck, and drive around town looking for work. Is that who you want to hire? No, you're smarter than that. Wise Guys Construction at 108 North Main in Ottawa has been in business for 13 years, building new residential homes, adding additions and finishing basements, solving commercial structure needs for businesses, and repairing damage left behind from fire or water. When it comes to who you hire for residential and commercial construction needs, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction at 785-229-5651.
Since 1944, families of Franklin County have called Dingle & Son Mortuary and Crematory in their time of need. Why? Because of the peace of mind received knowing that Dingle & Son will take charge and exceed expectations. Visit dinglemortuary.com.
A college education means more today than ever before. And that's why Ottawa University strives to equip our students with the education needed to enter the workforce prepared to make an impact. With the addition of engineering, Ottawa University now offers 22 majors at the campus in Ottawa, Kansas, with even more programs available online. Contact us today to find out more at ottawa.edu or by calling 800-755-5200.
Chad Bruner, Director of the Ottawa Recreation Commission.
The Ottawa Recreation Commission would like to thank all of our volunteers for their service in helping with the ORC. These individuals play an important role in everything we do here. From all the ORC staff and board members, thank you.
You've heard it said, a house is only as solid as the foundation it's built on, but who bothers to check on their foundations? I mean, when's the last time you crawled out of your house or took time to inspect your basement? Would you even know what you were looking for in the first place? Luckily, we have Dials Construction. They've got the skills to find and correct issues before something bad happens and you have to move into a motel for a couple of months till the water gets pumped out and repairs are made. Dial Construction's also your go-to place for decks, fences, garages, roofing, framing, and more. 785-418-8211. So Dials.
Back on the Advantage Electric Halftime Show, Ottawa Cyclone football on KOFO. 3-0, the Cyclones trail the Paola Panthers here at halftime. Other events going on at Ottawa High School this week. Volleyball action on Tuesday and Thursday. On Tuesday, varsity volleyball heads to Lewisburg. And again, that's on Tuesday. And then at Thursday, they'll again hit the road for a contest at Blue Valley Southwest. So volleyball action on Tuesday and Thursday for the Cyclones this week. Boys soccer action for the Cyclones on Monday. They host Gardner Edgerton at Ottawa High School, so get out and support your Cyclone soccer team. That's Monday. The Gardner Edgerton comes to town. And on Thursday, boys soccer team heads to Lewisburg. So Tuesday, Thursday action, or Monday, Thursday action for boys soccer, Tuesday, Thursday for girls volleyball. That's what's going on at Ottawa High School this week. And of course, as we mentioned, next week, next Friday night, Ottawa Cyclone football team is at home to host Lewisburg. District play continues, and it will be senior night and Wall of Honor night all combined into one. They'll do some senior night festivities before the game, so if you've got a senior or you want to see the seniors in their final home game, be sure and get there early next week to Steve Rogan Stadium, as they'll do senior night festivities before the game. And then at halftime, the 2017 Wall of Honor inductees will be introduced and officially inducted into the Ottawa High School Wall of Honor, this being the 21st year for the Wall of Honor at Ottawa High School. And if you've not been into the Cyclone Room and seen the Wall of Honor over all these years, I advise you to do so. It is quite impressive. Some impressive people on that wall, and a lot of Cyclone history. So be sure and check out that Wall of Honor if you've not been in there. Don't worry about the construction. Just head on into the Cyclone Room. You can see things. That is the Ottawa High School Wall of Honor. That'll be next week at halftime. We are at halftime here. We're going to come back, take a look at some Ottawa University action coming up this week, including football tomorrow and some other things going on the Braves campus. We'll do that after this 2-minute timeout. You're listening to Ottawa Cyclone football and the Advantage Electric Halftime Show on KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM.
You're listening to the Advantage Electric Halftime Show on KOFO.
Community journalism is thriving at the Ottawa Herald. 3 days a week in print and every day online, the Herald's award-winning staff covers the news that matters to you. Breaking news, sports, events, and so much more. Just as the Herald has done for more than 140 years. Call 242-4700 to subscribe today, or find us online at www.ottawaherald.com, on Facebook, or download our app.
With the perfect Vera Bradley purse, anything is possible. Now you can discover a variety of fabrications, streetwise silhouettes, beautiful jewelry, luggage, and accessories at Sutton's Jewelry. You'll find newly released designer and functional bags with fashionable and seasonal designs. Get excited about the new line of KU and K-State patterns. Vera Bradley is a leader in the latest trending handbags, luggage, and jewelry with styles that are sure to make a fashion statement. Sutton's Jewelry and Vera Bradley. Find them at 207 South Main, downtown Ottawa.
Whether it's on the field as a player or tackling your yard as a weekend warrior, injuries happen. The Orthopedic Associates of Ottawa at Ransom Memorial Hospital can reduce your pain, increase your function, and get you back in the game. Find out how by visiting ransom.org. Bones Transportation has been a family-owned and operated trucking company in Ottawa for over 50 years and a longtime supporter of Ottawa Cyclone athletics. They wish the Cyclone football team the best of luck this season. Bones Transportation in South Ottawa. The City of Ottawa proudly supports the student athletes at Ottawa High School and wishes the Cyclone football team the best of luck this season. Find information about city events, bill paying, or current employment opportunities by visiting online at ottawaks.gov. Eric Price and his staff at the Lamb Roberts Funeral Homes are proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast and honored to help so many families in the community with compassionate care when it's needed most. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook.
We're back at the Advantage Electric halftime show on KOFO, Ottawa Cyclone football. Cyclones trail the Paola Panthers 3-0 here at halftime on a good first half. We'll take a look at again some more stats from that first half and recap some of that scoring for you, the only scoring we had in just a minute. But I want to remind you that Ottawa University football comes your way tomorrow on KOFO. The Braves head to McPherson to take on the Bulldogs. That is a 1 o'clock kickoff, so our pregame show with Bob Johnson, the Wise Guys Construction Braves football pregame show will start at noon tomorrow. You can catch that on 1220 on 103.7 FM and online at KOFO.com. So OU football tomorrow at McPherson right here on KOFO. Also going on the OU campus this week, plenty as far as sports go. Women's wrestling tomorrow is competing in the Lady Warrior Classic. Then bowling this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, is at the Mid-States Championship. Women's volleyball tomorrow, it's triangular with McPherson and York. And then on Thursday, the Lady Braves volleyball squad will be heard on KOFO. The 7 o'clock start as they host Kansas Wesleyan. Now, that contest tomorrow is at home, so you can go catch the Lady Braves volleyball team tomorrow at home. But then on Thursday, the 19th, they will host Kansas Wesleyan, and you can hear that action on KOFO. Luke Queen will have that for you. And on Thursday, our Wise Guys Construction Braves volleyball pregame show will start at approximately 6:50. And that'll be on 1220, 103.7 FM, and on KOFO.com. Soccer action for OU. Tomorrow, they host Bethany. And then on Wednesday of next week, on the 18th, we'll have Braves soccer on KOFO. Again, Kansas Wesleyan, the opponent this time. Ladies will start at 5 o'clock. Men approximately 7:30. So on Wednesday, you can hear Braves and Lady Braves soccer on KOFO. That will be a 4:50 start for the Wise Guys Construction Braves soccer pregame show on Wednesday. So there you have it. A lot of action on the OU campus, both home and away, and 2 matches you can hear next week on KOFO. Volleyball on Thursday evening, soccer before that on Wednesday. Glad to bring you Ottawa University Braves athletics on KOFO. We'll take our final break of the half. Both teams back out, getting ready to get after it here in second half action. Our score at halftime, the Paola Panthers 3, the Ottawa Cyclones 0. Back with second half action here on KOFO. You're listening to 103.7 FM and 1220 KOFO and the Advantage Electric halftime show.
People's Bank in Ottawa is proud to support our area sports teams. From People's Bank Field at Ottawa University to our Bucks for Buckets promotion and more, we believe our local sports programs are an investment in our future. Best of luck to the Ottawa sports teams from all of us at People's Bank. Member FDIC.
The registered nurse practitioners at the new Ottawa Care Clinic inside Cosentino's Price Chopper are there for you to treat minor illnesses, and they can provide school or camp physicals. No appointment is necessary. The Ottawa Care Clinic inside Price Chopper. Call 785-214-4903.
When quality matters, choose the best. Choose Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling. Call today and make sure your heating and cooling system is ready for the season at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
This is Dr. Adam Maxwell of Maxwell Chiropractic, now open and serving you at 225 South Walnut in Ottawa. As a former Cyclone, I wish this year's team all the best. For your best wellness care and chiropractic needs, call my office at 785-893-8272.
Ottawa High School staff and faculty, along with the administration of USD 290, are proud of their student athletes, not only for their accomplishments during competition, but how they conduct themselves as members of the community. Good luck, and go Cyclones.
This is Ryan Disborough, your State Farm insurance agent in Garnett, providing insurance and financial services, including retirement options, bank loans, life insurance, and annuities. Call and schedule your financial services consultation today at 785-448-1660.
Having a strong foundation and teamwork makes for a successful season. Working with the team at Dials Construction for your foundation and concrete needs makes for a successful and happy home. Turning your dreams into reality. Dial Dials Construction at 785-418-8211.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
And we're about ready to start second half action here in Paola. We again appreciate Advantage Electric for bringing you tonight's halftime show, as they do every week for Cyclone football. We start the second half 3-0 in favor of Paola, and Ottawa, who won the toss to start the ball game, deferred, so they will receive to start the second half. Number 19, Ryan Wilcuch, the only person in this ball game to score tonight, will kick off to start the second half. Wilcuch with his 21-yard field goal in the first quarter. That's the only scoring in this ball game. In good action between Ottawa and Paola tonight. You know, I didn't mention at the beginning of the ballgame that I've been really wind not a factor here tonight. The flag pretty much sitting on the pole. If there's any wind, it's about 5 miles an hour maybe. So the Panthers will have that at their back for the third quarter. Cyclones will do so. Here's a kickoff by Paola, kind of a high onside kick, if you will, but there's a flag on the play, so we're going to have offsides, it looks like, against Paola. Tried the same thing Ottawa did to start the ballgame. Cyclones came out and did a little quick kick to try to onside and catch Paola off guard, and it looks like Paola tried to start the second half the same way with just a high looping kick about 10 yards, but the Panthers were offside, so they're going to redo it. Going to back it up 5 yards now, so they'll kick off from their own 35. Again, we do not see Devion Bethea back in this ballgame. I see him on the far sideline over there, and Devion, on the very first play of the ballgame from scrimmage, 1st and 10 for the Cyclones, Devion came out of the pile limping on that ankle that's caused him problems, and we have not seen him since. In fact, I see him sitting on the bench right now, so I don't think we'll see Devion Bethea back in this ballgame tonight, but we shall see. Knowing Devion the way we do and the player that he is, I know he wants back in this game. But Chavion has had to carry the load. Here's the kickoff now to start the second half. Kick's going to be taken from the 25-yard line by the Cyclones. Looks like Elias White on the return, and White's going to get the ball out to about the 38-yard line. So good return and a good start now for the Cyclones to start third quarter action. We start 3-0 in favor of the Panthers. See where they spot this ball. It's going to be on the Ottawa 38. So good field position for the Cyclones after the penalty on the Panthers on offsides on the kickoff. And a semi-short kick there by Wilcuch. And a good return by White. So the Cyclones have the ball. 1st and 10 from their own 38. Schaefer, the lone man in the backfield in the shotgun. 2 receivers far side, 1 to the near side. First play from scrimmage of the second half. Schaefer, quick throw, this side. In and out of the hands of number 10, Joey Bellinger. That ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage, and Bellinger kind of had to go back and get it a little bit, so a little out of his reach. A good defensive play that time of the Panthers to get a big paw up and knock that one off its trajectory and just out of the hands of Bellinger on first down. So second down attempt for the Cyclones from their own 38-yard line. Carlson goes off to the far side. Drew Bones in the ball game. Bones was injured earlier. Good to see him still getting action here tonight. Schaefer, second down and 10. Check that to go to the Wildcat. It's a direct snap this time to Chavion Bethea, and that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be, well, take that. He gets away from 2 defenders in the backfield, and now he's going to go down going to be a loss on the play, and penalty flags fly. That was just ugly all the way around. That was a direct snap that time to Xavier Buffet. Kind of a wildcat action. He came to the near side, didn't see anything, tried to reverse his field, go back the other way, broke a couple tackles, but basically tripped under his own power, and then the penalty flags flew. So let's see what it is. It's going to be a personal foul penalty, it looks like, against the Cyclones. Not sure what that was. On the far, flag came from the far side, and we were watching Xavier on the near side here try to get away. So nonetheless, penalty goes against the Cyclones. Not the start you want. I guess you've got great field position to start this second half at your own 38. See what the officials do here. Personal foul against the Cyclones, and the Panthers refuse the penalty. They'll take the result of the play, which was a loss of 5. Personal foul would have been marked off, I believe, from the line of scrimmage, so it still would have been a loss of more than 5. But the Panthers declined the penalty because now it's going to be 3rd down and 15 for the Cyclones. Now we've got an issue with the play clock here. Clock shows 11:34, third quarter. We'll see if it's the play clock or the game clock that we have an issue with. The officials pointing to the clock here at the far side. Clock on the south end of the field here at Paola High School. Beautiful field, beautiful turf field here at Paola. And a very comfortable night for football. And good action here between the Panthers and the Cyclones. 3-0 your score. Paola leads Ottawa. It's been that way since 6:44 in the first quarter. All right, clock issue is resolved. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 15 for the Cyclones. The ball's on their 34-yard line. They've got to get just shy of the 50 to get the first down. And they started this drive after the kickoff to the 38, so they've gone backwards. 3rd down and 15. The official now satisfied with the clock at 11:25. Game clock, 11:25, third quarter. Schaefer takes the shotgun snap, goes over the middle. It's caught by Bones. Bones breaks away near the 50, and he's going to pick up a first down, take it down to the 49-yard line. Take that back. We've got a penalty flag on the play. An eligible receiver downfield against the Cyclones. You know, that's tough because Schaefer took about a one-step drop and threw that quick, so I'm not sure how a lineman could have gotten away from that line of scrimmage that fast, but the official calls it. So a 16-yard gain and a first down is negated by another Cyclone penalty. The 5-yard penalty is going to move the ball back inside the 30, just shy of the 28-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd down and 18 now for the Cyclones after the penalty. Great catch that time by Bones. It was just a little bit behind him. Reached out with one arm, made the catch. The defender went for the pick, missed it, and Bones was able to sneak free for about 16 yards, but it's null and void now after the penalty. It's going to be 3rd down and 18 for the Cyclones. Schaefer in the shotgun, Buffet behind him. Takes a snap, straight drop, looks downfield, and he's going to chuck this one high to the near side for Savage, and that pass is going to be picked off. Paola with the interception at the 32-yard line. Tanner Duncan with the pick. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 from their own 32. That pass kind of hung in the air a little bit for Schaefer, a little higher than he wanted, I'm afraid, and Duncan had good coverage that time on Savage and was able to sneak underneath and pick that ball off. So Cyclones with their 2nd turnover of the night. Gives Paola 1st and 10 at their own 32. Paola leads the Cyclones 3-0, and that's our score. Been that way through this whole ball game after the field goal at 6:44 first quarter. Here's Paola now. Hand up the middle. Looks like Wilkich gets the ball. Take it down across the 35 to about the 37-yard line. Check that Gleghorn. Gleghorn gets the carry, picks up 5 yards on the play, 2nd down and 5. Ball on the Panther 37-yard line. Golubski now under center. Man in motion to the near side. Oh, here's a handoff this time to Gleghorn. He's got all kinds of room. The hole breaks open. He's at the 30, the 20, the 15, 10, 5, and he's in for the score. That's a 63-yard touchdown for Colton Gleghorn and the Paola Panthers. Big play. Gleghorn hit that hole, and there were no defenders in front of him, and he was off to the races 63 yards. So Paola leads the Cyclones now 9-0. It's our first score since the first quarter. We'll try the point after now. Wilcuch will do so. Snap, the kick, it's up. Splits the uprights, and it's good. So with 10:06 to play, third quarter, Paola scores the first touchdown of the ball game. They lead the Cyclones 10-0. You're listening to Ottawa Cyclone football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Worry less with Liberty Mutual Insurance.
So your son got home safe last night? Tom said he had a flat tire.
Yeah, he was out past curfew and got stuck on Route 1, but Liberty Mutual went out and took care of it for him.
Liberty did what?
Yeah, a flat, jump, or tow. It's no problem no matter where or when with their roadside assistance.
What was he doing out so late anyway?
Getting himself grounded for a month.
Visit us online to get a quote. You can leave worry behind when Liberty stands with you. Liberty Mutual Insurance. Optional 24-hour roadside assistance coverage. Coverage is underwritten by Liberty Mutual Insurance Company.
An impressive 63-yard sprint by running back Colton Gleghorn for the Paola Panthers gives them the 10-0 lead after Wilcuch nails the extra point. And the Cyclones now, after the turnover, trailing by 10, and Paola capitalizes their first big capitalization of the game by either team on a turnover. Ottawa's second of the night. And Paola on the second play goes 63 yards for the score. So Panthers will kick off now to the Cyclones. Ottawa finds themselves now down by 10. Now Wilcuch will kick off from his own 40-yard line. There's the approach and the kick. It's a line drive kick to the left side. It's going to be taken by Savage at the 14. Savage out to the 20. Breaks a tackle at the 21. Still running far side to the 22-yard line. Finally tripped up near the 25 on the far sideline by the Panthers. A good return that time by Savage. And the Cyclones will have the ball first and 10 now, trailing by 10. See where they spot the ball to start this drive. Going to be on the 25-yard line, so Ottawa takes over first and 10 from their own 25.
Ottawa starts this drive, goes down 10 from their own 26-yard line.
A little breeze picking up here now that I mentioned it wasn't doing much earlier, just a little bit here coming through the press box. Ottawa still into that win for what it's worth. First and 10, Schaefer, shotgun. Hands off, Xavier Bithe left side. Dragged down after a gain of a yard, stays in bounds. And right, second down and long for the Cyclones, second down and 9. Cyclone football just shy of the 27. Second down and 9. Apparently our game of the week tonight online at KOFO.com between the West Franklin Falcons and Central Heights Vikings has gone running clock now in the second half of that one. It was 30-0 at halftime, West Franklin. That game's still on KOFO.com. Schaefer on second down and 9, gets the shotgun, comes to the near side on the option, breaks one tackle, and then spins into a host of Panthers. Stacked up at the line. Good read on the option, but Paola closed that real quick. 71 Jacob Miller, defensive tackle, makes the initial hit. And he's helped out by about 6 of his teammates there on Schaefer. Caleb did pick up about a yard and a half, so it's going to be third down and a long 7 for the Cyclones. Really need to convert here on third down. You don't want to give Paola the football back after that last score and have them keep that momentum going. Cyclones need to get a first down here. 3 receivers to the near side. Setter's in the slot. Carlson to the near side. Here's Schaefer. Double clutches. Tries to get out of the grasp with the defender. Gets the pass away, but it's incomplete. Pass intended for number 40, Corey Hack on that one. Schaefer, when that ball was up in the air as he got hit, still tried to make the throw. That was free game. Lucky he got that ball away from the incompleted pass. So Cyclones are going to have to punt now on fourth down. Cameron Reynolds will do so. Panthers deep to return. Looks like Richmond at his own 40. So Reynolds punting into this breeze. A high snap, has to go up and get it. Gets it down, and it goes off the side of his foot. Almost blocked by Paola, and that's going to be a punt of about a yard on the net that time. Went right off the side of Reynolds' foot. Setters down to about the 29-yard line. And boy, Paola with a big break there on the big rush. Reynolds had to get that away after the high snap and just shanked it right off the side of his foot. Virtually no gain of yardage after the punt. So excellent field position for the Panthers to start this next drive. They do so on the Ottawa 28-yard line. Boy, it's unfortunate there that the Cyclones did not get that out of their own territory to pin the Panthers deep. So a short field now for Paola on first down from the 28. Golubski, quarterback keeper this time, breaks a couple of tackles inside the 20, finally tripped up by Brandon Carlson. Get on the play of 12 yards and a first down. Golubski hasn't called his own number too many times tonight, but he did that time. And a good result for Golubski and a first down for Paola. Ball spotted on the 16-yard line. First down for the Panthers. Golubski gets the play. Got Gleghorn behind him. Hands off to Gleghorn over the right side. He's hit at the line of scrimmage. Nick Bayer makes the stop for Ottawa. Not much of a gain on the play. Brings up second down. Clock shows 7:38. We're in third quarter action. Paola leads Ottawa 10-0. Paola with the football deep in Ottawa territory here after the nearly blocked punt by the Cyclones. Gain of 2 on the play. Second down and 8 for the Panthers. From the Cyclone 14. Golubski now working that clock, waiting for the play from the sideline. They're going to run this clock all they want to. You'll probably see Paola snap this ball under 5 seconds the rest of the night if it stands this way. There's Golubski now. Gets the handoff. Smith left side. Big hole. Breaks to the outside. Taken down by Bethe inside the 10. Well, Smith had a hole there and it closed. One man closed it. That was Xavier Bethe. Saved a touchdown with a tackle, but an 8-yard gain brings up third down and 1 for the Panthers. Ball just inside the Cyclone 8. Golubski now. Again, looking for the play from the sideline, and you know Coach Stempert's going to take his time getting this play in. Run as much clock as possible. 6:34, third quarter. Here's Golubski under center. Counter action, hands off to Gleghorn up the middle. He gets inside the 5-yard line. It's going to be first and goal for the Panthers. You know, the Cyclone defense has done a great job tonight making some stops, but so far in the second half, they've been on the field quite a bit, and you can kind of see a little bit of the wear down here with Paola running it right in their face. So it's first and goal for Paola now. We'll call it first and goal from the 3. Golubski under center. Keeps it himself with the left side. He's going to walk right into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Kurt Golubski adds to the Paola lead here in the third quarter. 16-0 now your score, pending the point after. And that Cyclone defense, you can tell now, is getting worn down. Wilcuts to attempt the point after now. And the kick is good. 6:06 to play, third quarter. Your score, Paola 17, Ottawa 0. Back with more on the kickoff. You're listening to Cyclone Football on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Comfort is something we all want to feel. No one knows this better than Serta, America's #1 mattress manufacturer. Discover Serta's all-new mattress collections. Experience our latest iComfort memory foam sleep system that helps comfortably cool and support every curve of your body. Or put your sleep problems to rest with the newly redesigned Perfect Sleeper. Offers good at participating retailers. Find a local retailer at sertaretailers.com. Experience Serta Comfort today at Messenger's Home Furnishings in Ottawa or at Furniture Loft in Osage City.
For many businesses, hiring is tough. You want access to highly qualified candidates fast, and you don't want to sign a long-term contract or pay upfront fees. That's why you need Indeed.com, delivering 6 times more hires than any other job site, according to independent research. Indeed is offering new users a $50 credit to give their first job post premium visibility as a sponsored job. Redeem this offer at Indeed.com/credit. That's Indeed.com/credit. Terms, conditions, and quality standards apply.
Paola now with 2 scores this quarter. They kick off after the Golubski touchdown. It's going to be taken by that's DJ Smith on the return. Smith across the 25, taken down just shy of the 30-yard line. Cyclones will take over. First and 10, the Cyclones find themselves down now 17-0 with just under 6 minutes to play third quarter. And you knew this was going to happen. You knew Paola was just going to run that football and run that football and run that football, and that's what they've done. And Cyclone defense did a great job in the first half, but they've bent a little and broken twice here, allowing 2 scores in the third quarter, and that's where we stand, 17-0. Your score in favor of Paola. We'll see what the Cyclones offense can do. We've got an official timeout here. Looks like Cyclones, Gabe Centers, number 2, limped off the side of the field. He's down on the sideline over there, so the official is going to call a timeout while they attend to him on the far side. No, I'm not quite sure. He's being taken care of on the Cyclone sideline, but the official still calls a timeout, so both teams will go to their sideline to huddle until Centers is taken care of. Let's take a 30-second timeout while they're doing so. 5:57 to play, third quarter here in Paola. The Panthers lead the Cyclones 17-0. Coming right back with Cyclone football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Our anniversary is here, so break out the cake. We've got some big-time sales to help you celebrate. Goodies is having our anniversary sale. Come in now and get 30 to 40% off throughout the store. Plus, on Friday and Saturday, you can save an additional 25, 30, or 40% with our in-store surprise scratch-off. And don't forget to check out today's deals online for even more ways to save. Hurry in, our anniversary sale is going on now. Goodies. What will new bring out in you? Goodies is part of our Stage family. Offer exclusions apply.
Center's taken care of on the far sideline. He's up and on his own power now, so we'll start play again after the official timeout. Here's Ottawa on first down now. Hand off to Bellinger over the left side. Bellinger, with a lot of speed, gains at least 9 yards before he's taken down. Cyclones started this 1st and 10 from their own 27. Bellinger's going to be taken down at the 36-yard line, so a gain of 8, second down at 2. Good run that time by Joey Bellinger. See what the Cyclones do here on second down and short. Need a couple of first downs, get a drive going here, and get back in this ball game, put some points on the board. Schaefer in the shotgun. Xavi Bethea behind him. Bad snap. Schaefer picks it up, tries to move forward, but goes nowhere. Actually going to lose a yard on the play back to the 35-yard line. Looks like the snap just skimmed on the dirt on the turf before it got to Schaefer. He was able to pick it up on a one hop and try and make something out of nothing, but loss of a yard on the play brings up a third down and a long 3. Cyclones just can't get a break at the right time here. Get the momentum going, and it's been either a penalty or a bad snap like that or a bad punt. Dug themselves a hole. Here's Schaefer on third and a long 3. Gets the snap in the shotgun. Looks left. Throws. Pass. Complete. And that's going to be a first down. A 6-yard gain. 7-yard gain at about the 44-yard line. Pass is complete to number 11, Brandon Carlson for Ottawa. Good pass. Good reception that time. And a first down for the Cyclones. So little plays like that. A 5-yard pass here. A 5-yard pass there. A couple of first downs. And you're back in this ball game if you can get in the end zone. 4:32 to play third quarter. Paola leads Ottawa 17-0. Caleb Schaefer brings his offensive line up now. He's going to go again from the shotgun. It's rare to see Schaefer under center. Goes from the shotgun most of the time. 2 to the near side, including Bones. Split out here. Savage to the far side. Schaefer looks, throws. Check that. It's Elias White makes a catch. White across the 50, 45, taken down to the 42. That's a 13-yard gain for the Cyclones and another first down. So all of a sudden, the Ottawa offense with a little life to it. 2 first downs in this drive. Good throw by Schaefer that time. A quick pass out to the flat. Defender was giving White about 10 yards, so Schaefer read it well. Got a quick pass out there, and with Elias White, you just want to get him the ball and let him do the run after catch and take care of that. So Ottawa now with another first down. This time the ball spot on the Panther 42. First and 10, Schaefer, shotgun. 3-step drop. Looks, rolls left, throws now, and he's got a man open. That's Xavier Bethea at the 35. Tries to break away from a tackle, but that's where he's going to be taken down. Gain of 7 on the play. Schaefer, good time to throw. Credit the offensive line there. They're going to call him down at the 36. So 6-yard gain for the Cyclones. Second down and 4. Well, if you can pick up 6 yards on first down like that, you're doing something right. So it gives you all kinds of options here on second down and 4. Ball spotted at the Panther 36. 3:20 to play, third quarter. Ottawa trails 17-0. But driving here, 2 first downs, 4 plays on this drive. Quick snap this time to Xavier Bethea and a Wildcat. We got a helmet rolling across the field here. Xavier taken down just shy of a first down. We'll see what the penalty flag is. Personal foul penalty against the Cyclones. Boy, we've seen it again tonight. Coach Hedrick talked about it in the pregame show, trying to eliminate the mental mistakes that just kill a drive. Personal foul there. You have to wonder if it was some sort of grabbing of the helmet or the face mask, because one of the Panthers defenders' helmet went rolling across the field. They're going to mark this penalty off now and move the ball back to the 45-yard line. Still in Panther territory at the 45, but instead of second down and 4, it's now second down and 13. So a big penalty there on the personal foul. Remains second down for the Cyclones. Here's Schaefer now with Xavier Bethea behind him. Receivers to the near side. 40 Corey Hack now. Carlson also to the near side. Direct snap this time to Xavier Bethea. Gets away from one man. He turns right into another who he didn't see. The first defender for the Panthers was in the backfield. Xavier Bethea made a nice move to his left to get away, but as soon as he made that move, he ran into number 65, Jeffrey Sharks. Boy, that was like hitting a wall, because Xavier was just starting to move to the left, didn't see him, blindsided, and boom, Sharks put him right on the ground. So the loss moves the ball back into Cyclone territory to the 49. Going to bring up third down and 20 for the Cyclones. Boy, he went from second and 4 to third down and 20 after a cut penalty. And a loss there. So Schaefer now on third down and long, out of the shotgun. 2 receivers near side, 2 to the far side. Direct snap. Schaefer steps up in the pocket. Nowhere to go. Breaks away and makes a throw, and it's going to get out here to Bones. Bones makes the catch at the 25, and he's taken out of bounds. Wow, what a play from Caleb Schaefer that time. Schaefer, the pocket collapsed on him. He looked to be wrapped up, spun away, and just threw the ball to the near sideline, and he hit Chad Bones at the 30, who was wide open. Bones gets the first down now to the Panther 22. Big play for the Cyclone offense. A fortuitous move that time by Caleb Schaefer to spin away, and as he's spinning away, he throws the ball up in the air because he spotted Jones on the near side, or check that, Bones on the near side, who was wide open. Bones makes the catch. Cyclones have a first down at the 22, and now we see Devion Bethea back in the ballgame for the first time since the first play. He comes in the slot right. Devion over the middle, pass to the left side, caught by White. Taken down at the 20-yard line, about a 2-yard gain for the Cyclones. White on the catch on the far side. 90 seconds to play, third quarter. Ottawa now with a second down and 8 from the 20. Again, Devion Bethea back in the ballgame. He went out after the first play tonight, limping off. Obvious pain, and we haven't seen him since, but he's back in the ballgame now. He finally talked Coach Hedrick into letting him back in this ballgame, and he's going to line up at a tailback spot. We'll see how effective Devion might be with that gimp ankle here in this ballgame. Just over a minute to play, third quarter. Here's Schaefer, looks to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be hit, and the ball pops loose, so we're going to see if that's a turnover, and indeed it is. Schaefer was knocked down from behind, fumbles the football, and Paola takes over, recovered by Clayton Essex. So a drive that went back and forth for the Cyclones and chewed up a lot of time results in a turnover, their third of this ball game. And that stops a impressive Cyclone drive that was on its way down the field. Schaefer just had nowhere to go. He looked left, and then the pocket closed. He tried to get rid of the football, and being hit from behind, it just popped right out and right into the hands of Clayton Essex for the Panthers. So Paola takes over first and 10 from their own 24. Paola on first down now, nowhere to go for Cleghorn. He's wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. We'll see if they give him any gain or not. No gain on the play for Cleghorn, so second down and 10. So good stop that time by the Cyclones. If they can pin Paola here on a 3-and-out, they'd get the ball back in pretty good field position, depending on what happened with the punt. But Paola's on their own 24, second down at 10 with 26 seconds to play until the fourth quarter. Panthers now running personnel in and out, and the play clock hasn't even started yet. All of that maneuvering, and the play clock still stands at 25. Paola on the handoff. Golubski keeps it himself. Golubski picks up about 6 yards to the 30-yard line. Golubski gives same play he scored on earlier. And that's going to end the third quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books from Paola. The Panthers lead the Cyclones 17-0. Back with fourth quarter action after this. You're listening to Cyclone Football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Liberty Mutual presents worry-free music moments. Switching to Liberty Mutual could save you $782 on the perfect home and auto insurance for your needs, so you can feel good about the family budget and the massage you're about to treat yourself to.
This is awesome.
Get a quote at libertymutual.com. You can leave worry behind when Liberty stands with you. Liberty Mutual Insurance. Based on a recent countrywide survey of new customers, coverage is underwritten by Liberty Mutual Insurance Company.
When you're hiring, you want qualified candidates fast, and it can be hard to know where to find them. More than 3 million businesses use Indeed.com, the world's #1 job site. Whether you need entry-level or highly skilled employees, Indeed helps you find great talent and make the right hire. Indeed is offering new users a $50 credit to give their first job post premium visibility as a sponsored job. Redeem this offer at Indeed.com/promo. That's Indeed.com/promo. Terms, conditions, and quality standards apply.
We start fourth quarter action here, Cyclone Football on KOFO, with the Panthers now on 3rd down and 4. Panthers now heading into a little bit of a breeze. The Cyclone defense here, if they can get this stop on 3rd down and a long 4, could get that football back. Panthers from their own 30. Golubski under center now. High formation in the backfield. Broken play. Golubski went to hand off to Gleghorn, who was not there. Golubski had to keep it himself. A gain of about a yard at that, and that's going to do it for that drive. For Caleb Golubski, he had that look on his face. You could tell, hey, where's my running back? I'm supposed to be handing his ball off, and Gleghorn was not there. So 4th down and a long 4. Paola's going to punt it away. Cyclones send 2 men back to receive. Here's the punt. High wobbly kick. Fair catch called for by Bones. He's going to let it bounce, and Paola's going to pick it up at the 46-yard line, and that's where it'll be down. Cyclones will take over 1st and 10. Good field position for Ottawa here. 11:27 to play in this ball game. There's still time in this ball game. You're only trailing by 17. A penalty flag on the punt. See what this is. Cyclones waiting, offense waiting to get onto the field here. Got 4 officials huddled right near midfield. We'll see what they say. It was 3rd down and 4 for the Panthers. Or 4th and 4, I'm sorry. 4th and 4, thus the punt. Officials now talking to both coaches. We'll see where they move this ball and see what's going to happen. They're going to take it back. They don't have any signal here from the white hat yet. Here it comes. Let's see what he says. We've got an illegal substitution penalty against the Cyclones, and the result is going to be a Paola first down. It was 4th and 4 for the Panthers from their own 30, an illegal substitution by the Cyclones. So instead of having the ball at their own 40, Paola has another first down. First down from their 35. Pitch to Smith on the far side. Smith still on his feet near midfield, taken out of bounds on the Cyclone sideline. Boy, another backbreaker for Ottawa on the illegal substitution penalty. I tell you, they've had a lot of penalties go their way against them tonight. Not too many against Paola. 1st and 10 for the Panthers from the 50. 11:20 left in this ball game. Ottawa's defense needs a turnover or a quick stop. First down, Golubski. Pitch to the near side. Still on his feet. Taken down across the 40. That's number 24 for the Panthers. That's Halab. Halab came from the wide receiver position in motion, took the pitch. Picks up 11 yards on the play and a first down for the Panthers. Their second of this drive. The first one, of course, coming after the Cyclone penalty. So it's 1st and 10 for the Panthers from the Ottawa 39. Started this drive on their own 24. In 5 plays, they picked up 2 first downs, and they're in Ottawa territory at the 39. Smith goes in motion, far side. Broken play, penalty play, or a Check that. Penalty flags and whistles all over the place here.
Down on the field.
Golubski turned the hand off, and nobody was there, kind of like last time, and he was bailed out that time, but the whistle blew. Got a motion penalty against the Panthers on the play. It's a 5-yard penalty. Moves the ball back to the 44-yard line. So it remains first down. It's 1st and 15 now for the Panthers. Paola leads Ottawa 17-0. We're in fourth quarter action. 10:40 to play in this ball game. Golubski hits the play. 9 on the play clock from his own 44. Man in motion. Handoff up the middle. Gleghorn. He's dragged down from behind at about the 40-yard line.
Inside handoff, number 26, Gleghorn.
67. Carson Coopy makes the stop for the Cyclones. After a 3-yard gain, ball spotted on the 41, brings up 2nd down and 11 for the Panthers. Devion Bethea in the ball game at defense now. Again, he just came back in on the last series after being hurt on the first play of the game, so he's back in the ball game on defense. Got that right ankle completely taped up. 2nd down, 11 for the Panthers from the Ottawa 41. Golubski under center, gets the snap. Quick drop, looks to throw. He's got a man open, and the pass is incomplete. In and out of the hands of number 4, Seth Richmond. When Richmond had room to run after that, nice pass by Golubski. As they say, he hit him in a bad place. Right in the hands. Right through the hands of Richmond. Cyclones dodged a bullet there. Coverage was provided by Joey Bellinger, but Bellinger was given 10 yards of coverage there. A lot of room for Richmond had he made that catch. Nonetheless, it's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 11 for the Panthers. 9:50 to play in this ballgame. Ottawa needs a stop here or a turnover. Here comes the blitz. Pitch to the near side to Smith. Cuts it back inside. Hit at the line of scrimmage. Still on his feet. Breaks away from 2 tackles. Taken down inside the 35 near the 30. Boy, great effort that time by number 5, Drew Smith, senior running back for the Panthers. He was hit at the line of scrimmage. Spun away from the tackle, kept the legs turning, and he ends up picking up about 7 yards on the play. So it's going to ring up 4th down and 4 for the Panthers, but they're on the Cyclone 33, so it's 4-down territory. They're going to line up quickly on 4th down and 4. Golubski trying to draw the defense offside, and he does so. And that's just game management on your defensive part. It's 4th down and 4. You know they're going to try and get you to jump off sides. They do so, and it results in a first down. So 2 big penalties on this drive by the Cyclone defense have given the Panthers plenty of life, and they give them a first down after a great stop. Had them on 4th and 4. Paola Golubski goes with the hard count, draws the defense off sides. It's 1st and 10 now for the Panthers from the Ottawa 28-yard line. Right at 9 minutes to play in this ball game. Ottawa has to get a stop or a turnover. Golubski turns, hands off on the near side to Duncan. Duncan breaks away from 1 tackle, penalty flag down. Duncan taken down inside the 25. Setters on the tackle for the Cyclones, also number 18, Davrian Aho. Let's see what the penalty is here. Looks like this is going to go against the Panthers. It's thrown by the back judge, usually in the holding area. We'll see what it is. Going to walk it off back towards the Panthers. So it's going to go against Paola, move the ball back to the 40-yard line. We'll see what the official says. It's a holding penalty, it looks like, against Paola. So
illegal block against the offense.
Check that, illegal block. So it's a first down and about 22 yards now for the Panthers. The ball on their own 40. Got to get to the Cyclone 18 for a first down. 13 on the play clock, taking their time now. Golubski getting in play from the sideline. It's 8-7-6 on the play clock. Under center, gets the snap, man in motion. Golubski hands off to the first man through. It's going to be Gleghorn. He's stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Brandon Carlson in on the stop for the Cyclones. Also number 7, Elias White. End of a yard to the 39, Cyclone 39. That brings up second down and 21 yards. The Panthers chewing up clock. 8:27 in this ball game. Cyclones trail by 17. Golubski 4 on the play clock. 3, 2, 1, and the Panthers are going to call a timeout. There's timeout on the field. 8:16 to play in the ball game. Paola leads Ottawa 17-0. Back after this break, you're listening to Cyclone Football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Our anniversary is here, so break out the cake. We've got some big-time sales to help you celebrate. Goodies is having our anniversary sale. Come in now and get 30 to 40% off throughout the store. Plus, on Friday and Saturday, you can save an additional 25, 30, or 40% with our in-store surprise scratch-off. And don't forget to check out today's deals online for even more ways to save. Hurry in, our anniversary sale is going on now. Goodies. What will new bring out in you? Goodies is part of our Stage family. Offer exclusions apply.
Welcome back to Cyclone Football on KOFO. Timeout Panthers. They let the play clock run down a little too far that time. They've done a good job of clock management here in the fourth quarter, snapping that ball about under 5 seconds each time on the play clock. But that time the play had not been given to Golubski from the sideline yet, and they looked up and there were 4 seconds on the play clock. So Coach Dumpert had to call the quick timeout. Second down, 21 for the Panthers from the Cyclone 39. Golubski looks, throws, got a man open in the flat. Complete to number 24, Halep. Halep still on his feet, taken out of bounds at the 11-yard line by Elias White. So on second down at 21, the Panthers with a play-action pass out in the flat. Pick up a first down, and it looks like, let's see if they're going to spot it inside, just outside the 10. So it's going to be first down and 10 from the 11. Big play that time to Carter Halep. He's had a couple big receptions tonight. Panthers chewing up clock and chewing up yards. 8:07 to play, fourth quarter. Handoff right side for the Panthers. Stacked up after about a 3 or 4 yard gain. See who that was that carried the football. Looks like that was Leghorn that time. Gets it inside the 10 down to the 8-yard line. So second down and a long 6 from the 8. Golubski with the play. Under center now. 2 men behind him. Golubski calls his own number this time. Swoops over the left side. Cuts back inside, and Golubski scores. Touchdown, Paola. An 8-yard touchdown. Kurt Golubski, quarterback, with his second touchdown of the night. Had one in the third quarter, now one here in the fourth. And Paola leads Ottawa by the score of 23-0. Extra point now, Ryan Wolkich for the Panthers. Here's the snap. Kick is up, end over end, and it is good. Your score with 7:28 to play in the ball game. Paola 24, Ottawa 0. Back with the kickoff after this. You're listening to Cyclone Football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Is your fuse box hot to the touch? You even have a fuse box. Do your lights flicker when the air conditioner comes on? Are you worried about power surges in your expensive electronics? You try to solve these problems yourself, it can be a hair-raising experience. Get the advantage when it comes to handling these issues by calling Advantage Electric. Professional crews with years of experience can solve the problem and leave you fully charged for other, less dangerous projects.
Oh my God, honey, look, the plunger worked.
Advantage Electric, 229 North Main, or call them 418-1218.
Well, that drive chewed up a lot of this fourth quarter from the Panthers. Good clock management, running that ball right at the Cyclone defense, but Cyclone shot themselves in the foot a couple of times with some penalties at very costly times to give Paola a first down. Twice on 4th down and 4, Paola ends up with a first down as a result. So a couple of mental mistakes from the Cyclones defense there, and Paola leads this ball game by a score of 24-0 with 7:28 to play. Wolkich will kick off now for the Panthers from his own 40. White and Xavion Bethea are deep to return for the Cyclones. Here's the kick. End over end. It's going to be taken by Xavion Bethea at the 19. Bethea across the 20, 25. Makes a move near the 30 and taken down just shy of the 30-yard line. Panther tackle that time, 42, Olmeyer. So Ottawa has the football now. 24-0, the score in favor of Paola with 7:22 to play. Cyclones on the last drive, a couple of first downs and Big catch by Bones. They get the ball deep in Paola territory and then fumble the ball away. So we'll see what we can do on this drive on first down from the 29. Penalty flags fly, and it's going to be a motion penalty, it looks like, against the Cyclones. Five-yard penalty against Ottawa. That'll move the ball back to the 24. Remains first down, but it's going to be first and 15.
Scoring update from the other district game. The Portscott Tigers 35, the Lewisburg Wildcats 13.
So Ottawa with 3 turnovers on the night. 2 interceptions and a fumble on the offensive side of the ball. Been a lot of the difference in this ball game. Here's Schaefer. He hands off to Xavier Bethea. Breaks one tackle in the backfield. Bethea picks up a lot of yardage after the penalty, taken down across the 35. Ball spotted at the 36-yard line, so Xavier picks up 13 yards. Going to bring up second down and a long 3. 7 minutes exactly to play in this ball game. Second down for the Cyclones. Second and a long 3. Here's Schaefer in the shotgun. Carlson to the near side. Schaefer's going to keep it himself. Makes a move inside, tripped up just past the line of scrimmage. Going to pick up 2 yards on the play. Going to break up a third down and short. Gleghorn makes the tackle for the Panthers. Third down on the yard for Ottawa. Ball on their own 38-yard line. Third and a yard for the Cyclones. Double tight end set. Xavier Bethea stands behind Schaefer, who's in the shotgun. He gets the snap. They'll hand off to Bethea. He picks up 3 or 4 yards and a Cyclone first down. Take it down to the 42.
First down, yards and 4.
Cyclones with the first down, moving the ball 6 minutes to play in this ball game. It'd be nice to get some points on the board. And now we see number 7, Elias White, limping back to the huddle. Like he's going to stay in the ball game. Check that. Now he's going to come out. Aho will replace him. Official's going to call a quick timeout and let Elias get off the field. He's off under his own power, but just kind of limping off on the side here. Cyclone side. Gets off the field and being checked out on the sideline now, and the official resumes play. 5:50 to go, clock moving. 24-0 in favor of the Panthers. First and 10, Ottawa, from their own 42. Here comes Schaefer. Split receivers. Shotgun. Looks. Throws to the near side. It's complete. Carlson makes the catch. Still on his feet. Wrapped up by about 2 or 3 Panthers, but he did a good job to stay on his feet and keep his momentum going. He's taken out just shy of midfield. 7-yard gain on the play for the Cyclones. Couldn't get out of bounds, so the clock still moves. 5:18. Ball on the Cyclone 49. Play comes in from the sideline. Ottawa quickly up to the line. Just over 5 minutes to play. Schaefer sends 3 receivers to the far side. 1 to the near side, that's Carlson. Schaefer in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Hands off to Xavier Bethea, and he's popped right as he gets that handoff in the backfield. And we got a penalty flag after the play on the Cyclones. And that's a frustration penalty, personal foul against Ottawa after the play. So the Cyclones would have second down and 3. We're going to have a personal foul penalty here, it looks like, against Ottawa. A frustration penalty, if you will. Officials huddling about it, about the 46-yard line, talking. What happened was the play was over, and then all of a sudden a Paola Panther came flying out of nowhere. Might have been hit late by a Cyclone. Let's see if they're going to know what they're going to do with this. The official picking up the flag, and it looks like they're going to mark it off against Ottawa. Still don't have the official call from the referee yet. Here it comes. Personal foul penalty against the Cyclones. There it is. So that penalty will move the ball back to the 32-yard line. So instead of a third down and short for Ottawa, it's going to be third down and 20. 4:45 to play. Clock still moving in this ball game. Penalties tonight have cost the Cyclones. Schaefer now on 3rd down and 20 out of the shotgun. Gets the snap, drops plenty of time now. He looks over the middle, throws. Pass almost intercepted. Intended for number 40, Corey Hack of the Cyclones. Duncan gets a hand on it for the Panthers, knocks it down. So it's going to bring up 4th down and long, and given the field position at the 32, Ottawa is going to have to give the ball away. Hate to do so with only 4:19 to play in the ball game, but you can't give the Panthers the ball on 4th down and 20 deep in your own territory. So Ottawa to punt it away. Cameron Reynolds will do so from his own 20. Panthers almost blocked it last time. No real rush this time. Kick high, hangs in the wind, crosses midfield. See if it takes an Ottawa bounce or not. It does. It's going to bounce just inside the 40-yard line, so the Panthers will have the football 1st and 10. They lead this ball game 24-0. 4:08 to play. Again, Ottawa in district play. This will be the first game of district. They face Lewisburg next week, Fort Scott after that. Try and get an update on that score tonight for you from Lewisburg and Fort Scott. That ball game in Fort Scott tonight. So Ottawa will drop the first game of district play against the second-place team in the Frontier League, and next week they go play the other team who is tied for second in the Frontier League. So tough district for Ottawa. But they do have Lewisburg at home next week. 6 seconds on the play clock. Paola hurries up to the line on 1st down. Kalupski pitched back this time to Smith. Smith on the inner side. Goes head first into the pile across the 40. Going to pick up a gain of 3. Bayer makes the tackle. Also Brandon Carlson in on the stop for Ottawa. Gain of 3, 2nd down and 7. Clock still running, 3:49 to play in this ball game. Got some new personnel coming into the ball game for the Panthers. Split receivers now. Golubski, 9 on the play clock. Up to center now. Here's Smith, gets the hands off. He hits that hole hard. He's across the 45, taken down to the 46, just shy of a 1st down by about 2 yards. Tucker Mace makes the stop for the Cyclones, number 50. Brings up 3rd down and 2 for the Panthers. Ball on their own 46.
Number 50, Tucker Mace, also there.
Third down and a short 2. Panthers will let the clock run. Just under 3 minutes to play in the ball game. 10 on the play clock. Golubski getting the play. Power back formation now for the Panthers. 3 in the backfield. Golubski's going to keep it himself. Golubski breaks through. Boy, and a touchdown-saving tackle for the Cyclones, number 11, Brandon Carlson. Golubski just took the snap, went right over center, and took off. If Carlson hadn't dragged him down from behind, that was 6 more for Golubski. But it does give the Panthers a 1st down at the Cyclone 41. So 2:36 to play in the ball game. Panthers with a 1st down. Couple more, and they'll be able to run this clock out. 2.5 to play. Ottawa trails 24-0. A great first half. After the first half, it was 3-0 Paola. Good defensive battle in the first half, but that Ottawa defense had worn down enough. Paola scores twice in the 3rd and once here in the 4th. Handoff up the middle for the Panthers this time. Looks like Smith taken down at the 36. Schaefer makes the stop. Gain of 5, 2nd down and 5. Smith comes out of the game. Smith, a good ball player, runs that ball hard for Paola, hits that hole at full speed. Gets some congratulations from Coach Stumpert. Good night for Panther running back Drew Smith. 2nd down and 5. Ball on the Cyclone 36. 1.5 to play in the ball game. Golubski turns, hands off to Leghorn this time. He squirts through to the 30-yard line. Gain of 6 yards on the play, and another Panther 1st down, and that'll do it 1:23 to play. They'll be able to just take a couple of knees and run this one out. Again, a number of different personnel being shifted in and out for the Panthers. Just over a minute to play. 3, 2, 1 on the play clock, and Galupsi's going to take a knee. Does so with 54 seconds in the ball game, so one more time ought to do it. The Paola Panthers will walk away with a win tonight here on their home turf. They'll move to 4-1 in conference play, 6-1 overall, and more importantly, 1-0 in district play. Galupski under center. 23 seconds to play. This will do it. Last play of the ball game. He'll take a knee, run the clock out, and that's going to do it for this ball game. Your final score tonight from Paola: the Panthers defeat the Cyclones by a score of 24-0. We'll be back with the post-game show after this. You're listening to Cyclone Football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Save more with Liberty Mutual Insurance.
Did I mention that Liberty Mutual saved us almost $800 when we switched our auto and home insurance?
Liberty did what?
It gave us a little extra cushion in our budget, which we used to upgrade Billy's football pads.
He's got a little extra cushion, all right.
Nobody's going to hurt my baby. Mom, I can't move.
Visit us online to get a quote. You can save $782 when Liberty stands with you. Liberty Mutual Insurance. Based on recent countrywide new customer survey. Coverage is underwritten by Liberty Mutual Insurance Company. Equal housing insurer.
When you're hiring, you want qualified candidates fast, and it can be hard to know where to find them. More than 3 million businesses use Indeed.com, the world's #1 job site. Whether you need entry-level or highly skilled employees, Indeed helps you find great talent and make the right hire. Indeed is offering new users a $50 credit to give their first job post premium visibility as a sponsored job. Redeem this offer at Indeed.com/promo. That's Indeed.com/promo. Terms, conditions, and quality standards apply.
As a small business owner, you make every dollar count. So what could you do with $10? Go to Vistaprint.com today and you'll get 500 high-quality custom business cards for only $9.99. That's less than 2 cents per card. And at Vistaprint, your satisfaction is absolutely guaranteed. So it's never been easier to turn 500 strangers into connections. Just visit Vistaprint.com and use promo code 4848 at checkout. That's Vistaprint.com, promo code 4848.
Our anniversary is here, so break out the cake. We've got some big-time sales to help you celebrate. Goodies is having our anniversary sale. Come in now and get 30 to 40% off throughout the store. Plus, on Friday and Saturday, you can save an additional 25, 30, or 40% with our in-store surprise scratch-off. And don't forget to check out today's deals online for even more ways to save. Hurry in, our anniversary sale is going on now. Goodies. What will new bring out in you? Goodies is part of our Stage family. Offer exclusions apply.
Comfort is something we all want to feel. No one knows this better than Serta, America's #1 mattress manufacturer. Discover Serta's all-new mattress collections. Experience our latest iComfort memory foam sleep system that helps comfortably cool and support every curve of your body. Or put your sleep problems to rest with the newly redesigned Perfect Sleeper. Offers good at participating retailers. Find a local retailer at CertaRetailers.com. Experience Serta Comfort today at Messenger's Home Furnishings in Ottawa or at Furniture Loft in Osage City.
Welcome back to Paola. Derek Chappell with you to wrap up things tonight for the Ottawa Cyclones, who dropped this ball game 24-0, the final score in favor of the Paola Panthers, getting revenge from last year's 38-7 win by the Cyclones. Ottawa travels to Paola tonight, and it was a tale of two halves, really. The first half was all defense by both teams. First quarter, only score in the first half came in the first quarter. 6:44 to play in that first quarter. Ryan Wilcuch kicks a 21-yard field goal. Ottawa's defense gave up a 50-yard pass play. Panthers had first and goal from the 8, but the defense held, and they held Paola to only 3 points. And that was the only scoring in the first half, as Ottawa's offense just couldn't generate anything. Ottawa with a turnover and interception in that first half, and just couldn't generate anything offensively to get near the end zone. So it was a 3-0 defensive battle at halftime, but a different story in the second half, as Paola just eventually wore down the Ottawa defense with 2 touchdowns in the third quarter. The big one, a 63-yard touchdown run by Colton Gleghorn. tailback for the Panthers, 63 yards, boom, right up the middle, took off on the second play that they picked up the ball, and Wilkutch adds the extra point. It was 10-0 at that point, and you could just kind of see the momentum shift big time for the Cyclones defensively after that. And then about 4 minutes later, Paola on a long drive was capped by a 3-yard touchdown run by quarterback Kurt Golubski. Again, Wilkutch with the extra point, and all of a sudden it was 17-0. That touchdown actually set up by a punt that was almost blocked, and the Cyclones had to just get it away. Cameron Reynolds had to get it away real quick, and resulted in a net 1-yard punt. So Paola took over on the Ottawa 28, and they went in just a few plays later, again, with Golubski going in from 3 yards out. Fourth quarter, halfway through, 7:28 to play. Again, Golubski calling his own number from the 8. Penalties on a long drive that kept that drive alive for the Panthers. Penalties against Ottawa kept that drive alive for Paola. They were able to even up a lot of clock in that fourth quarter. And again, Wilkutch adds the extra point. That gives us the final score of 24-0. So with the loss in the ball game tonight, Ottawa now goes to 0-5 in district play, 1-6 overall, and 0-5 in conference play, 0-1 in district play. For the Panthers, they improved their record to 4-1 in the Frontier League, and we will move to 6-1 overall, and more importantly for them, 1-0 in district play. Next week, we will be at home at Steve Grogan Stadium as Lewisburg comes to visit Ottawa on Senior Night, Wall of Honor Night. We hope to see you there, and we hope you can join us again here on KOFO. Your final score from Paola: the Panthers defeat the Cyclones by a final of 24-0. Derek Chappell saying good night from Paola for KOFO Sports.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa Cyclone football on 103.7 FM, 1220, and KOFO.com. Brought to you by Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers, CarStar, Wise Guys Construction, Quality Structures Incorporated, and by Maxwell Chiropractic, Modern Woodman agent Dale Pearson, Dr. Richard Hale DDS, Dingle & Son Mortuary, the Ottawa Herald, also by People's Bank, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Dials Construction, State Farm agent Ryan Dispro, Sutton's Jewelry, and by Advantage Electric, Ransom Memorial Hospital, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Bones Transportation. This Cyclone football broadcast is also being brought to you by Cosentino's Price Chopper, Messenger's Home Furnishings, Ottawa University, the City of Ottawa, State Farm agent Keith King, and by Ottawa Family Physicians, Ottawa High School, Kramer Pharmacy, and Bob Allen Ford. For more information about our next Ottawa Cyclone football broadcast, visit our website at KOFO.com. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.
Your source for information and entertainment in East Central Kansas. 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Thursday came around, I was on